it athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highlands leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
To help those who want to be helped but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
A little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
ESPN 710 Los Angeles Sports.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason in Ireland is on for your Monday afternoon.
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Here we go, Monday, September 29th. 2025, the biggest show on the radio, the Hall of Famers. We are live today for Lakers Media Day at the Lakers facility, the UCLA Health Training Center in El Segundo, getting you ready for Lakers basketball preseason tips-off Friday. And we'll talk to your 2025 Los Angeles Lakers today as everyone drops by to check in with Mason in Ireland. Now, because it's Lakers Media Day, we won't have a ton of time to spend on Rams yesterday. Rams win, they beat the Colts at SoFi, but Mace's picture was up on the infinity board during the game. They just called him Steve. That's right. Mace is just known as Steve now. Tomorrow we're going to change all the imaging to Steve in Ireland. But not today because it's Lakers Media Day. Let's do it. The biggest show on the radio. Mason in Ireland live from Lakers Media Day. Your Monday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
We got a bunch of dirty looks because we're growling in front of the media.
Don't growl at Media Day.
Of course we do.
What's that? Oh, good morning. Technically, we're on in the morning.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I haven't been on in the morning in a long time.
So we're live at Lakers Media Day. I always feel like I should talk very soft here.
Nah. Don't worry about it.
So Rams, oh, my God. I was so sweating that out yesterday.
What a weird weekend. I had the weirdest weekend. So Friday night, Emily's Virginia Cavaliers pulled a I thought you might have a heart attack. I kept texting to check on you. So they win. Saturday morning, I play golf early, play well, win money, come home. Watch USC completely mismanage the clock and lose a game that I think they should have won.
Should have won.
Talk about that coming
Absolutely.
up. I go out Saturday night. My parents, or my mom and her boyfriend,
I saw the picture.
Had Jack out. We go to a restaurant, and I run into Travis and Susan Rogers celebrating their anniversary.
Yeah, I saw you and Myrna in a picture with Travis and Susan.
Then Sunday, same thing. Play golf, play well, win money, finish dead last in the confidence pool. And then the Ram game, which was crazy. And here comes DeAndre Ayton right out of the gate.
Right out of the gate. DeAndre Ayton, the DeAndre Ayton. DeAndre, how you doing? Oh, sorry about that, man. How you doing? Good to see you, Mason.
Great to have you.
DeAndre Ayton.
Throw those on for me. You have a seat if you want.
Free agent this summer, and he is joining us right now. Thanks for doing this, DeAndre. How are you, man?
I'm doing good. Appreciate you guys for having me.
Well, we are very, very glad you're here. So DeAndre, I do the Laker games on the radio with Michael Thompson. There have been two people from the Bahamas that have been taken number 1 overall in the draft. Michael in 1978 and you. When did you first hear Michael Thompson's name? Do you remember?
Yeah, really when I got into basketball at the age of 12, playing for the Jeff Rogers campaign, going there every annual and, him visiting with Klay Thompson and him just showing love to us. And I finally met somebody taller than me, and I was so impressed and shocked. And I got to know who he was, and just seeing the type of love he got from the island and how the island people loved him, and it was just history from there.
Well, you're Michael 2.0. Now all that love's coming to you.
Yeah, Michael's got a street named after him. Is that the?
That's correct.
So DeAndre's going for the airport.
Airport.
Like Michael's got a street. DeAndre's going for the airport.
That is awesome, man. Yeah. So tell me about this crazy summer, landing up with the Lakers. What was it all like?
I mean, honestly, it was just putting God first and just having my family around me, just trusting in my work ethic, just staying in the gym and just wanting to win, just wanting to be in the place to win, and just trusting my agents as well, and just putting it all in their hands and just focusing on the right thing. And when the opportunity came, we just took full advantage.
Now, you've played against Luka Doncic your whole career, but now he's on your team, and he, it seems to me, DeAndre, is the ideal player to play with you. Because you're very good at pick and roll, you're very good rolling to the basket, and he's very good at setting that up. Have you guys talked about that yet? I know you're going to get in the gym tomorrow and kind of get in the lab and try it, but I got to figure you're excited to have a guy who sets big guys up the way he does.
Super excited. I've been in the gym all summer, and understand I'm with a historic playmaker is going to bring me back to that. Just having that feeling, just having that role player, just in the pick and roll, and just scoring and seeing what we can get out of it. It's the true nature of basketball. At the same time, pick and roll is what creates the game, and just having Luka at the point guard, just being the general is going to make a lot of things easy.
There was word that at some point Luka reached out to you over the course of the summer. Is that true? Can you tell us about that conversation?
More like just congrats and, just welcoming me.
So not before you signed?
No, really just when it happened and he heard the news and he was back home just doing his thing.
DeAndre, does it make a difference? I mean, every player I've known goes 100% all the time because it's your career. But when you were in Portland, that really wasn't a playoff team. When you were in Phoenix, you were. You played in the finals. That was a good. Now you're back with a playoff contender. Does that make a difference to a player that your outlook now to win a championship just got a lot better?
Correct. Everything counts. Yeah. And not to say I didn't put my all into Portland, but the goal here is to win the championship. Portland just had different ideas of what they wanted to do.
They were developing young guys.
Correct. Yeah. And here, just everything counts. Being in the gym, getting to know guys, building relationships off the court, and just understanding we're all here to sacrifice and we just have one goal.
So I read an article where it talked about you and video games. You love video games. Tell me what games you play. What do you get out of that from a mental perspective?
I mean, mainly just, coming down to earth, just playing the video game, just getting away from the world. And, you have multiverses being something else. They have things like, I would say I play Call of Duty, I play 2K, I'm playing as a point guard in the NBA 2K, and I'm a center in real life. You get tired of setting screens and roll. I want to have an imagination to shoot the 3-ball too if I come off a screen. But just things like that, just getting the load off of yourself sometimes, and just relaxing and getting back to it the next day.
You've had different roles all throughout your career. When you were in Phoenix, they needed you to score and rebound. When you were in Portland, they wanted you to help develop the younger guys on the team. What have JJ and Rob told you they want you to do here? What's the expectation of your role on the Lakers?
I have not
had that conversation
It's
yet?
really just to dominate and help, try my best to contribute. And me, what I can do is just whatever role they want me to have. Whether it's rebounding, scoring, it doesn't matter. Screening, getting guys open. Just being the aggressor of the game, I'm here for all of it.
And it's got to be fun, at least to think about, that instead of having to defend LeBron and Luka, now they're on your team, right?
Most definitely. Got a big advantage.
So I think you threw out the first pitch at Dodger Stadium, is that right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so tell me, nervous, practice before, how
did
it go?
Man, those Dodger fans are serious fans. They're great fans. I was a little nervous. I couldn't really hear my thoughts. I think I threw the worst pitch.
Oh, really?
Man, it hit the ground. It didn't hit his hand.
Hey, DeAndre, now that I'm going to be traveling with you, I'll send you some other worst pitches and it'll make you feel
okay, thank you, please. Because, man, I long-arm
I guarantee you, no matter how bad yours was, it wasn't better than 50 Cent's. 50 Cent had the worst first pitch I've ever seen.
The worst.
What?
He threw it right straight in the ground. It was unbelievable. All right, last thing for me, DeAndre, when you look at the makeup of this roster, what do you think the most important thing you guys have to get out of camp is as a team?
Togetherness, just always being a unit and just keeping stuff in the house no matter what. Understanding that we all fighting for the same goal and, just playing our roles to the best of our abilities, contributing as much as what the coaches want from us, and do it to the best of our abilities is the only way, honestly.
Listen, DeAndre, thank you. We're excited for this season, man. Thank you. You're a huge part of it.
Pleasure to meet you,
Appreciate
brother.
you coming in, man. Thank you so much.
Right.
DeAndre Ayton there. Brand new center for the Los Angeles Lakers as we start out the 25-26 season.
By the way,
Lakers Media Day.
He is in a very unique spot as a professional athlete. If he plays well this year, he signed a 2-year, I think he's making $10-12 million a year.
Yep.
If he plays well, he can opt out of his deal and get back into that $20 to $30 million range. If he doesn't, he would go to like the mid-level.
Right.
So he's in that rare spot where he's playing for his financial future, which will help too.
And I'm also a big believer that when you play with great players, it does bring out greatness.
Oh, sure.
Playing with two of the great playmakers, really in the history of the game, Luka and LeBron, I think he has a chance.
Well,
to
think
have
about
a
this.
Gigantic season.
When you defend the Lakers, so pretend you're the coach and you're You
I'm
have
very qualified.
All right. If you don't double LeBron, he's going to torch you.
Yes.
If you don't double Luka, he's going to torch you.
Yep.
So now you've got 2 guys watching LeBron and 2 guys watching Luka, and that leaves 1 guy to cover Austin Reaves, DeAndre Ayton, and Rui or Marcus Smart, whoever they start.
Yeah.
Those 3 guys. I watched this with the Shaq and Kobe Lakers, which we were in the same boat.
Yep.
If you remember, Brian Shaw, lots of wide open threes. Rick Fox, lots of wide open threes.
Yeah, sure.
Robert Horry, lots of wide open threes. In the sense of centers, those guys all just pick and rolled all the way to the basket, and Luka is great at lobbing the ball.
Yeah.
Great. And so he has an opportunity here to have a huge year.
So I just as an aside, while we wait for the next Laker to come up, I saw Jim Hill a little while ago.
Of course you did.
Most awkward exchange in history.
Is he like Worthy? Does he not know your first name?
He doesn't. He called me Babe.
Okay.
And I said, nice to meet you. And I mean, I'm like, I've known him for years. I'm saying nice to meet you. He's calling me Babe.
He listens all the time.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's John Ireland and that other guy.
Right.
Yeah.
And so that's this is the one time a year where we see everyone in the media that we know.
Yeah.
Nobody skips Laker Media Day.
Nope.
And so throughout the course of the next 2, the way the show's going to work today, and the reason we came on at 11 is because the Lakers make players available from 11 to 1.
Yep.
So we're going to be very Lakers-centric for the first 2 hours of the show. And after 1 o'clock, we'll get into the Ram game.
Yep.
Mace was there. We'll get into the Dodgers. We now know
USC game.
the USC game, and I'll explain my position that I think that game is a little bit on Lincoln Riley for the way he managed the clock.
I agree. And on Danton Lynn for that defense and that secondary.
Right. And they've got to be careful that they don't slide into what last season was, where they lost all those close games.
Yeah, you got to learn how to finish, man. You got to finish games, and he left too much time on the clock when they scored that last touchdown to Mekhi Lemon. We were texting about it in the moment. But on top of that, John, the defense just didn't play very well. They got rolled for 500 yards, particularly through the passing game. Luke Altmaier had a really good game. Kamari Ramsey out for that game, which made a difference in the secondary.
Yeah, it might have made the difference. He's their best defensive player. We'll get Ryan Abraham on at some point this week and ask him about that. But when I saw Kamari Ramsey was out, I thought that's trouble.
We're going to get a quick break in live from Lakers Media Day. Stay tuned. We'll see who's coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Thursday, October 2nd, this Thursday, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HBC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Thursday.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there, but too often they look for ways to underpay you. If you're being ignored, pressured into bad contractors, or left in the dark after years of loyalty, turn to Avner Gatt. With insider knowledge and a trusted network of experts, the consultation is free and the results speak for themselves. Call 818-917-5256 or visit avnergatt.com. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
LA, get ready. The 52nd annual Los Angeles Korean Festival is back October 16th through the 19th at Seoul International Park in Koreatown. 4 days of amazing food, live K-pop, and traditional performances, arts, culture, and fun for the whole family. Best part? Admission is free. Don't miss one of LA's biggest cultural celebrations, the LA Korean Festival, October 16th through the 19th. For details, visit lakoreanfestival.org.
Your fantasy roster is set, the Smack Talk is heating up, and this season ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sportsbook for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook, download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
What is it that makes the all-new Hyundai Palisade hybrid an incredible SUV? Is it the spacious interior that's comfy for the whole crew? Or the capability to go off-road? Maybe it's up to 600-plus miles of range. Is it the driver behind the wheel? What if it's all of that and more? What is it then? The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid, so much more than just another SUV. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details. That's 562-314-4603.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
All right, and we are live at Lakers Media Day, joined right now by Dalton Knecht of the Lakers. Dalton, good to see you, man. How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Awesome, man. Awesome.
All right, Dalton, last year was obviously weird. It was your rookie year. You had a huge game early. I think it was game 9 or 10 against Utah where you lit it up. You had an almost trade. Then you came back and had your first postseason, and now your second summer league. How are you feeling just overall about your rookie year? What do you remember the most? What are you looking to improve on?
Looking back at my rookie year, it was a great learning curve, especially throughout, like you said, my second summer league, kind of learning how to do the off-season work and, season, kind of just trying to recover my body as soon as possible before the next game. So looking back at my rookie year was really good.
What's it like working with or playing with two of the greatest playmakers in the history of the game? What's that like being on the floor?
Well, that's great as a shooter.
Yeah.
That's great as a shooter. You get to watch those guys and, you get to spot up and get ready to knock some shots down. So it's always great, get to see Luka, how he gets the ball to you, and I don't know how you get it there. So,
yeah.
And then, just seeing LeBron, he's been doing this for, 20 going into 21 years. So It's crazy. It's really awesome.
Can you imagine playing for 21 years?
Man, 21 years? Whew. I don't know if I could do that, but
hope so, right?
Two decades.
I could hope, but I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah.
All right, so Dalton, I'm pretty good friends with James Worthy, and I do the games with Michael Thompson, and they tell me that when they played for the Lakers in the 80s, they had to change the way they kept their eyes on the ball because of Magic. Because Magic would, they didn't even think Magic saw them, and the next thing they do with the ball. Is it kind of the same with LeBron and Luka? Those guys are such elite passers. You really have to keep your eye on the ball. You can't just put your head down and run, right?
Yeah, no, you got to make sure you're always ready for the ball. Like you said, Magic and Luka kind of like the same.
Right.
It's like
just because you can't see them doesn't mean they can't see you.
Exactly. They're going to get you the ball whether you
can see them or not.
They're going to get you the ball. So, just always being ready just to shoot the ball and, knock down some shots, especially with those guys.
You went back to your alma mater, Tennessee, see some football a couple weeks ago. What do you think of this team, and do they have a chance to make the playoff?
Of course. Tennessee's great at every single sport there is there, and, our football team's looking great this year. Tough one to Georgia, but, we bounced back against Mississippi State. So, the Vols are always going to be great.
All right, this is a weird question. Some days the ball's going in all the time. Like I mentioned that game against Utah. I think you hit 7 or 8 threes in that game. Then you get into Summer League, and you slumped a little bit. How do you keep from getting too high or too low? On some days, everything's going in, and other days, nothing's going in. How do you keep your confidence when you're going through those highs and lows?
I would say, just staying confident. That's
shoot or shoot,
thing.
Right, as Reggie Miller says?
Shoot or shoot. That's one thing that I always do. One thing that I did learn is not to overwork yourself during that summertime, and, you still got to be ready for the practices that we had during the summer, and it's just fun. Just get to live your dream.
As the season rolls along, and you were here last year. Who's the loudest voice in the room?
Loudest voice. What you mean by loudest?
Loudest. Leader. Loud.
Okay, leader.
Probably Bron, huh?
Yeah, Bron for sure as leader. Loudest in the locker room would be Rui. He just says stuff randomly.
He's like the guy in Ted Lasso. He just that's whatever pops into his head.
He just starts screaming stuff. So just had to clarify what you mean by loudest.
Dalton, last thing for me, what are your goals personally this year? What you just want to get a little better? Do you feel like you can jump into more of a scoring role, more of a rebounding role? What have the coaches talked to you about, and what are your goals?
Yeah, well, for sure one of my goals is be a key rotation player that they can count on. I think that's every single one of us. We got a deep roster, so just going to be the best version of myself, rebounding, shooting the ball, obviously, just staying confident as much as I can, and then being a good teammate. Like, we have a lot of great teammates on this team, so just give back.
Awesome, man. Great seeing you.
Appreciate
Looking forward to a big season.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate
you.
you.
Get through media day.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's an old school word, but it's kind of like rigmarole, right?
Yeah.
You're bouncing from photos to interviews to more interviews. It's like it is rigmarole.
Well, and as I've talked to many players about media day over the years, they're not being paid for this, so they have to just kind of grin and bear it.
Right.
Part of your job is obviously to put up with that.
Sure.
Part of dealing with the media and dealing with the fans, and so I'm glad that our group for the most part embraces it.
All right, still to come, Luka Doncic, still to come, LeBron James. We're live at Lakers Media Day in El Segundo, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN. This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are back on the right side of things after a 27-20 come-from-behind win against the Indianapolis Colts at SoFi Stadium on Sunday afternoon. The Rams scored not one but 2 touchdowns in the final 4 minutes of the game. Puka Nacua going in first on a 4th down play from Matthew Stafford, and then the home run out of nowhere. 2-2 Atwell with his first catch of the season, 88 yards to the house. That was the difference in the game. 27-20 the final score, and Matthew Stafford lit it up all Sunday afternoon. 29 out of 41, 375 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Puka Nacua continues to make a push to all-pro levels. 13 catches, 170 yards, and that touchdown that tied the game late in the 4th quarter. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
See if I got this right. The UCLA Health and Training Center?
UCLA Health Training Center. You're pretty close.
I'm in the ballpark.
You added an and.
I do get it wrong.
And that was
time
it.
To time. Actually, as in every time. We are live at Lakers Media Day.
And here comes Gabe Vincent.
Hey, Gabe Vincent. What's up, man?
One of our favorite guys. Hi, Gabe. Good to see you, man.
Gabe Vincent joining us from the Lakers as we are live in El Segundo. Gabe, thanks a lot for coming over. How are you, man?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Well, I was surprised. I was doing some homework, Gabe, for the season the other day, and you played in 72 games last year.
We were available.
Yes. And the year before, obviously, you were fighting a lot of injuries. So
Right.
the question with you, it always seems, is you're dependable, you're reliable, you're great. Where's your body at? Do you feel 100% healthy, and can you play in 72 games this year?
I mean, the plan is to play in more.
Good.
The body feels good. It's been a good offseason. Coming into the year, we're excited. Obviously, we didn't end how we wanted to last season, so we have a little bit of that taste still with us, and we're ready to come out there and fight.
I have been told that at some point this summer you went without a beard. Went with no beard. And there was a debate online about Gabe Vincent and his beard. Tell me about that decision. And it looks like you're growing it back, yeah?
I mean, that tends to happen, It's funny, the minute the season ended, I pretty much shaved it like a week later. And it didn't come out for, 6-8 weeks. All of a sudden, I think Gil put it on social and people started talking about it. So that was pretty funny. We had some laughs with that, but the beard has been an ongoing process. It's been there, it's been gone, it's been there.
I'm working on a little. See that?
It's something. It's coming along. Yeah.
Maybe by the end of the
Sometimes
season.
that shadow is preferred. You
Exactly.
got to keep it at that length. That's where it gets tricky.
Yes.
So for people that don't know, Gabe went to college in California, UC Santa Barbara. Then
Go Chos.
Go Gauchos. And then was in Miami when you went to the finals a couple times. And teams, I always say, Gabe, either have it or they don't. Do you think this team has it, whatever that it is, to make a championship run? You've seen what it looks like. Do you feel that with this group?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have all the makings of a team that can make that run. Now between now and June, there's a lot that has to go right, and a lot that has to happen, and we have to work through. But I think this team is more than capable, and we're all excited and looking forward to that goal.
Awesome, man. Thank you very much,
Hey,
Gabe. Appreciate you coming over.
Appreciate you coming, man. Great
It's
to
looking
see
good,
you.
man.
Have a great
Looking
year.
good. Gabe Vincent with us. Again, we are expecting virtually everybody, I think, from this Lakers team.
Yeah, and I think we're getting LeBron next. He's talking to the assembled media here. But,
yes. Look at how many cameras are here. It is crazy.
Yeah, it's the one day where everyone it's pretty much anyone in the media you've ever heard of descends on the Laker camp. And that's how it all works.
Yeah, and by the way, this all happens really, really fast. Training camp starts tomorrow, and then the first game is Friday out in Palm Springs at the Acrisure Arena, where my mom and that stepdad Leo will be. My mom wants to see her favorite
Michael
player.
got him in?
Yep. She wants to see her favorite player, LeBron James. She's followed LeBron James since back in Cleveland days when she lived back there. Moved to L.A. about the same time LeBron did.
Michael, we just found out today, is actually going to do TV for that game and for the game in Golden State.
Okay.
Stu is fighting a health issue. He's fine. I don't want to alarm anybody, but Stu's going to miss the first couple of games.
Okay.
And Michael's going to do those. And so you'll get a chance to hear Michael and Billy Mack on TV, and Mike Trudell and I will do the radio. And here comes the best player in the NBA.
Yes.
LeBron James is here. What's up, brother? How you doing?
How are you, LeBron? Good to see you, man.
Great to see you. How's everything, man?
Oh, man, I can't complain, man. How you guys doing?
Oh, doing great.
Yeah.
It's always great to see you.
Oh, I get to stand. I like standing.
Yeah,
It makes it
stand
more,
up. Oh, yeah.
makes it more personable, man.
Small. Make us look small.
Yeah.
So, before we get into the basketball stuff, as you probably know about me, I have been hooked on golf forever. And I understand that you now have the bug.
The
True?
bug, man. I've heard about the bug for a long time. Never understood it. Never cared for it because I was not into golf at all. You are not lying one bit.
It takes you over. All right, so I'm going to give you one tip and only one.
There you go.
Because everybody's always trying to help you. You and I play at the same place. So we're going to lie.
Yeah.
All right, this is my one tip. Take it to heart. Never play Austin Reaves for money.
Hey,
all right,
that's the best tip you ever gave me. I'll tell you.
Go.
I'm gonna get out there with him. I already told him I need to get out there with him. But as far as betting, no, I'm not gonna do that.
We follow your summer, and it looks absolutely amazing. Like I'd like to have one LeBron summer. Just one. What is the highlight of this summer for you?
Man, the highlight of this summer is to be able to. Obviously, you can't make up for the time, but I get to spend a lot of time with the family. A lot of trips with the wife. A lot of trips with the kids. took the family vacation. We went to Hawaii, man, and enjoyed it. Like, during the season, obviously we're on the road so much. I'm here at the facility, so you lose a lot of time with the family. So me getting the opportunity to be with the kids, me be with the wife, my mom, and everybody, that is super cool for me. Be able to travel, that's a pleasure for me.
So last year, I think Rob Pelinka said, it was kind of like constructing a plane while it's in the air.
Right,
You
right.
trade for one of the best players in the NBA, who even before we traded for him, you and I had conversations about how you're impressed with Luka.
Yeah.
Was it what you thought it would be? Was it different? Did anything surprise you once you got Luka on your team?
No, obviously his talent is what I expected it to be, and what he was going to add to our team, I expected it to be. Obviously, I had already known him personally, so was no surprise there. He's a great, unbelievable young man, and he's going to bring excitement to any franchise. And obviously, the adjustment, that's always the hardest thing to do, for any team. Any team make a trade during the season, mid-season, it's going to be an adjustment. And we had that adjustment period. We had some good times. We had some not so good times. But I'm looking forward to now having day one, training camp, and us always just, not always, but just knowing exactly right from the jump, this is how we're going to play. So, super excited about that.
I'll tell you what, Luka Doncic looks, unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Has gone
It looks
through
your workout routine wore off on
Yeah, man, I hope so.
Maybe it was contagious.
No, shit, I need to get on his routine now.
So how have you talked to him about it? How did you do it? All that kind of
No, I have not. I have not got an opportunity to talk to him. I probably won't even bring it up. Listen, the proof is in the pudding. I mean, I could look right at it, and, I think, everybody look at it from a basketball aspect, but I just think I hope he's just happy about how he feels. I mean, that's the most important, how he feels. And, every day he wakes up, I think he's in a great place. He had a great summer, in Eurobasket, with Slovenia. And, hopefully we carry it on to the season.
All right. You're the leader of this team, and I know I've had the pleasure of being around you and hear how you coach people up. Where do you want everybody's focus this year? You got some new parts, DeAndre Ayton and Marcus Smart. I think they're great additions. But camp starts tomorrow. Where do you want everybody's focus?
It's all about the details. It's all about the details, not skipping nothing. We have to work to perfection every single day. And is it going to be perfect every day? Absolutely not. But if we grind and we work towards perfection and not skip the details, then once we get out in the game format, we're going to know exactly what we need to be doing, hitting on both cylinders, on all cylinders, both offensively and defensively, coming out of timeouts, ATOs, what we going in. If we may be able to make a switch, with our defensive schemes on the fly, we have to be ready for all of that. So we have the minds here. There should be no excuse why we can't make things happen on the fly with the brain and the minds that we have here. Adding a guy like Smart. That's a great last name for for what we need.
Well, it gives you that point of attack defender.
Yeah,
that maybe
absolutely,
you didn't have last year.
absolutely. So we got I'm looking forward to all of that. So it all should be detailed oriented every single day and not skipping steps.
So I asked the dumb questions here. So you went to see Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
At his residence.
Yeah, man.
He's now the halftime Super Bowl performer.
Yes,
What did you think of the concert, and is he the right guy for halftime?
It was unbelievable. I had an unbelievable time. It was actually the opening weekend. The time I was there. And, Puerto Rico is like a great place for me. They always welcome me and my friends there and my family there. So much respect that I have for the island and everybody down there. I'm super happy for Bad Bunny that he's able to represent the Super Bowl in San Francisco. That's going to be super dope. And hopefully I could be there, man. Just support him. He's a great friend of mine. So that was great to see that announcement get announced.
Last thing, they're pulling him. I've told you this before. My mom is the hugest LeBron James fan around.
Man.
She moved to L.A. about the same time you did.
Really?
She's from Cleveland.
I love that.
She's watching right now.
Hi, Mom. I miss you. I love you. I'll see you soon. We're here together. You got my support. I got yours.
Awesome. Brian, great to have you, man.
Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you
have
so
a great
much.
season.
Appreciate it, guys. See you guys soon.
All right, see you on the golf course.
LeBron James, who had an amazing summer and is obviously geared up and ready.
And he likes the Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
The Bad Bunny pick is a good one for LeBron. All right, great. Do we want to break here?
Nope,
Don't break.
No break.
Okay.
All right.
So I think Marcus Smart may be coming to us next, and I actually think he's the most excited. And here he comes. I haven't been this excited about an off-season pickup
in
a long time. Hey, Marcus, John, pleasure. Throw those on. All right, so it is great to have you here as a Laker, man. Did you ever think – I mean, you played for the Celtics, and the hate is real between the Celtics and Lakers. There's only a couple of guys that have played for both. Rick Fox did it. Now you did it. What's that like to go from – it's kind of going from the Hatfields to the McCoys, the two greatest franchises in NBA history. Now you're seeing it from the other side. What's it like?
It's different. It's definitely different. I was telling my wife this morning, it feels like a new kid, a newborn coming into his first day of school, new team, media day, especially because 12 years ago, there's a possibility that I could have been here with 7 picks. So it's crazy how things just full circle.
Right.
You are a tremendous defender. Not everybody is. You are a tremendous defender. What is that mindset like for you?
Oh, man, it's just being able to be comfortable being uncomfortable. Especially in this league, we got a lot of great offensive players, and unfortunately, defense doesn't get the knock we should. We don't get the credit or respect we should because of the way the league is. It's offense we want to see the scoring, which is rightfully so because we got some talented guys. So for me, it's just being uncomfortable with uncomfortable. Playing defense for 12, 13, 14 seconds. Everybody wants to score the ball. Nobody really wants to get down and try to stop somebody. That's tough to do.
What, Marcus, is the key to your defensive success? Because if you look at the West, and you know this, all the elite scoring guards seem to be on our side of the ledger, whether it's SGA or Anthony Edwards or Devin Booker or Steph Curry, and you're going to get them. You're going to get their assignments. So I know you're already thinking about it. What's your defensive philosophy? If you know, okay, I got to guard SGA tonight, what are you thinking?
Get your sleep. If you guard any of those guys, get your sleep because they're going to make you work, and it's going to be a long night.
I'm always amazed because I sit in a studio every day and I live at home, sleep in my own bed, all that stuff. What's the grind like? What's the grind of a season like for you?
It's tough. It is. It's tough. People don't understand. It's a lot of games we're playing. We're time zones, different changes, coast to coast. Getting in sometimes, 2 or 3 in the morning, really late and have to get up. And, you still got priorities. Some of us are husbands. Some of us have, fathers. You still got life that you have to do outside of being a professional, on top of being a professional. So it definitely is a grind.
All right, so, Marcus, I'm going to tell you something that they told me. My last name is Ireland, so I'm Irish.
Mm-hmm.
When I got the Laker job, they told me, you can't wear green. And I'm guessing you have a lot of green in your closet. Has anyone told you yet that you can't wear it?
I do have a lot, but
your wife can.
My wife can. Yeah, they can. They good. They know.
You wear it.
I'm not wearing it, but they got it.
Yeah. So we got to get you. We'll get you. If you haven't met Brian, the equipment manager, yet, we'll square you up with a lot of purple and gold, so we can take care of you.
Yeah. John actually wore a green tie one time, and then somebody cut it
Sasha
off.
Vujic cut it.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
On the outside. Last thing for you. A lot of talk about whether it would be smarter to start you because of all those guards I talked about earlier, or to bring you off the bench with the second unit. Do you care?
I do not. The way I feel and the way I am, it doesn't matter whether I start or come off the bench. Just know when I get on the floor, my presence will be made.
There it is.
All right, awesome.
All right.
Hey, Marcus, great to meet you, man.
Likewise.
Look forward
Great to have you here, man. Congratulations.
Marcus Smart, brand new addition to the Los Angeles Lakers. Tremendous on-ball defender. All right, coming up next for you, more. Is that right? We're breaking?
I think we're going to stay for a little bit.
Oh, we're going to stay. Okay,
I think
got
we're
it.
expecting someone to come by soon.
I missed the hand signals. It was like a legal procedure.
Well, what's interesting is what we're doing is these guys are all like running what we used to call the car wash.
Yes,
they're
it's
going
kind of a gauntlet
from one to the other to the other. So we never know if we're going to get somebody. But we're waiting on Luka. I think we should break for like 2 minutes and then come back. Let's do that, Brian. Mason and Ireland, Media Day, ESPN LA.
710 ESPN.
Football fans, score this season at Pechanga Resort Casino. Watch and win weekly at Kelsey's Monday Night Raffle. Earn raffle tickets when you order appetizers and drinks during the game. Lucky winners will take home fun football prizes and be entered for a chance to win tickets to an upcoming Los Angeles Rams game or Chargers game. Guests must be present to win. Visit Pechanga.com for more information and play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
For 17 years, Pedigo has been redefining what it means to ride. At Pedigo Yorba Linda, we've got over 20 electric bike models powered by premium UL certified batteries, smooth Shimano parts, and strong 749W motors. Want to work out? Use pedal assist. Just cruising? Hit the throttle. And only Pedigo backs it all with an industry-leading 5-year warranty, including theft protection with an approved lock. Sales, rental, service, and accessories. Pedigo Yorba Linda at 20355 Yorba Linda Boulevard or PedigoYorbaLinda.com.
And we are back at Lakers Media Day and joined by Luka Doncic. Luka, thanks for coming over. How are you, man?
Thank you. I'm great. You guys?
Everything is great.
We're great. Okay, Luka, I'm looking at you. You're in fantastic shape. How do I get in shape like this? What was I know part of it's diet, part of it's exercise. What was the key for you?
Well, those two things, exactly.
Did you change? Did you stop eating anything?
No, I just changed a little bit, try some new things, but it was like mostly exercise, different exercise.
Tell me about playing in EuroLeague. Obviously, you made a tremendous run, played really well, defensive player of the tournament. Tell me about that experience for you.
It's Eurobasket.
Yeah.
You said EuroLeague.
Oh, I started EuroLeague through Eurobasket. Sorry about that.
No, it was great. When you play for your own country, that's the dream for everybody. I mean, obviously for me, so it was a great opportunity to represent my country.
Luka, we asked LeBron the same thing. Rob compared you coming to the Lakers in the middle of the season like trying to build a plane when it's in the air. Yeah. There isn't a lot you can do, and they threw you right into the fire. Do you think it will make a difference that you get to start in camp from the beginning? And if so, what type of difference will that make?
Yeah, I think big difference. There's obviously a lot of things, but the main thing is having practices together. Get to hang out with each other, get through plays, learn everybody's moves. Just the big thing is the practice.
John is known as Broadway John. I'm a big Broadway fan, musical fan. It came out over the summer that you love Mamma Mia, musical Mamma Mia. Tell me,
so do I, by the way.
What is the why is that your favorite?
I don't know. When I was young, I watched it a lot. I watched it many times. Just kind of. It was the best musical there was for me, so I just became a big fan.
Luka, like you, I live in Manhattan Beach. Matter of fact, I used to live near Maria Sharapova, and I know she used to live in your house. But why'd you pick Manhattan Beach, and what do you like about Southern California so far? I know you haven't lived here for a long time, but what do you like so far?
Who said I live in Manhattan Beach?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you didn't.
No.
Okay. But what do you like about Southern California?
Obviously, I like the ocean is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
The beach, the ocean. Those two are my favorite things. I'm a big water guy, so everywhere I played, I never got to experience ocean. So I have it now here.
You have it now. Are you as excited that Marcus Smart is here as I am? I think he's going to make a big difference.
Yeah, I'm very excited for him.
And as a defender, what's he like? You used to have him guard you. So what's he good at defensively?
About everything. About everything. So I'm just excited he's not going to guard me no more.
There you go.
I imagine you can go anywhere in Los Angeles and people know who you are. Is that true? For the most part, yeah?
Most part, yeah.
What's it like living that sort of public life?
For me, I'm more like home guy, staying home.
Yep.
Prefer that than to being seen.
Yeah.
All right, Luka, last thing for me. When you look at the West, it's loaded. You know this. You know most of these guys.
Yeah.
What's the most important thing you guys have to get out of training camp as a team to be at the top of the West?
Obviously, first of all, we got to be all together. Chemistry got to be high. And then, obviously, as a basketball, we have to be a good team on both ends. And that's how we're going to win games.
Last thing, you go through this body transformation. I did, too. I gained 15 pounds since the end of the season. Do you have any advice for me?
I don't.
You're a lost cause.
It's over for me. Hey, Luka, awesome meeting you, man. Thank you so much for coming over.
So great to have you here, man. Thank you. Have a great day.
He is obviously one of the great players in the world and a Laker. And as you pointed out, changing a plane. How do you phrase it?
Rob Blig had a good line. He says, it's like building a plane when it's in the air.
Right. And, now it's in the air. It's in the air, and we've got a chance to see what those guys can do together over the course of a long season. Going to take a quick break. We're coming right back to Lakers Media Day, Mesa and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Thursday, October 2nd, this Thursday, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Thursday.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are fresh off a win against the Indianapolis Colts and looking to remain undefeated at home this season when they host their division rivals, the San Francisco 49ers, this Thursday in prime time. You can experience this rivalry showdown live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/SF. That is therams.com/SF to see Puka, Matthew, and Jared Verse as the Rams battle Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers this Thursday, October 2nd at 5 p.m. See you at the Rams house.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
Back live at Lakers Media Day, UCLA Health Training Center, which I got right this time.
There you go.
Just talked to LeBron James, just talked to Luka Doncic, and we're expecting Austin Reaves here at some point. We're going to talk to everybody, and people don't realize this is going to happen really fast.
Yeah, and, right now it's always harder to prepare for preseason games. Our first preseason game's on Friday because the roster has 21 people on it, and when the season starts, it's 13.
Yeah. Now, do you have a little story about everybody?
Every one of them.
Really? You have a story for 14 through 21?
I'll show you.
Really?
It is so it's like preparing for a midterm.
Yeah.
Basically is what you do when you're doing a game.
Yep.
And so when you're preparing in the beginning, a lot of these guys won't play like more than a couple of minutes.
Yeah, right.
You still got to be ready
they'll get
for
time,
them.
Sure.
Yeah, and so it makes it's a lot of work, but it's fun because the season's here.
Sure. Yeah, the season's here. Opens Friday. The preseason opens Friday at Acrisure Arena in Palm Springs, and it's supposed to be just a terrific venue. Were you there last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a great venue. Apparently, they do a lot of hockey there. Their team is called the Palm Springs something or others, and they really.
All right, you might not be able to read this without your glasses. But
I brought my old man glasses.
Hey, Jim Hill's here.
Jim Hill, the Jim Hill.
Howard, good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
All right, so I have something about every single player.
Wow.
And it goes through the whole. And so by the time you're done. Every one of I have 4 or 5 things about every player. By the time you're done, you'll get all those in.
Yeah.
But is
it like favorite color, name of dog, of dog?
So here's Gabe Vincent, who we just had.
Yeah.
Born in Modesto, 4 years at UCSB, undrafted, 4 years in Miami. Last year, played 72 games, played for Nigeria in the Olympics, G League Most Improved Player in 2019. All that stuff. You can throw all that stuff out.
Don't forget beard, no beard, no beard.
I'll work that in.
Yeah.
I'll work the beard, no beard in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim Hill is saying hello, and the thing about Jim Hill is, do you realize he's got a parking spot with his name on it here?
Of course.
He deserves
Why wouldn't
that. He deserves it.
Yeah.
Asks every first question, has a parking spot with his name on it. It's unbelievable.
I'm trying to remember. Jim, what was your first year here? Yesterday.
Yes.
No,
it feels like yesterday.
He was like Jim and I used to interview Worthy when he played. That's how long Jim and I have been doing this. when they did it on the outside.
Get on the mic, Jim.
Here, Jim. Just walk over here.
The legendary Jim Hill. Thank you. Jim Hill is, of course, the iconic sports anchor of Los Angeles, and he is joining us right now. Jim, thanks for coming.
Hey, when are you going to start aging?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Yeah, exactly.
No time for it.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's too many press conferences to go to. Don't have time to celebrate and have birthday cakes and things like that. This is wonderful, though, and thank you guys for having me.
Oh, of course. So I'm always optimistic because I frankly work for the Lakers, and I was successful. But I actually love what they did in the offseason and think they have a chance. What do you think about the upcoming Lakers team?
Well, you have to put it this way. When you're in the city of Los Angeles, this is the sports capital of the world. you got to compete for titles.
Right.
If you don't compete for titles, your season tickets drop and things like that. Look at what all the other teams in the area are doing. Fortunately for the Lakers have history. The Lakers have, in the past, you look at all those trophies that they went up there, and you think about Dr. Buss and all those things that he did, and all those, and things like. He knew then this was going to happen now.
Right.
And
visionary in every sense.
Absolutely. So when you think of when you travel around the country, where are you from? Los Angeles. Oh, wow, yeah.
That's where the Lakers play.
That's where the Lakers play. That's
Exactly.
right. Yeah.
While we have you here, and you cover everything, obviously, Dodgers tomorrow open their wild card series against the Cincinnati Reds.
Now, Jim,
at Dodger Stadium.
I'm very high on the Dodgers. Mason's very nervous.
I'm very
Where
nervous
are you?
about this. Very nervous.
Well, you should be nervous.
Yeah.
Because they're a good team.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything.
3-game series, anything can happen.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. That somebody could sprain an ankle, twist a knee, anything like that. Somebody can get real, real hot. Other guys can get real, real cold. That's one of the great things about baseball playoffs. You just don't know.
Yeah.
Because anything can happen.
All right, we're going to kick you out because there's a really tall guy over there waiting to talk to us. And not
I've been kicked out of better places. I got news for you.
Sure have.
Oh,
better places than this.
Yeah, well, let's go on that one, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
No fun bus stories.
No fun bus.
Thank you very much.
By the way, let me say this before I go.
Yeah.
Thank both of you for what you do.
Oh, that's very nice.
Not only do you entertain your listeners, you educate a lot of us, or all of us, and just keep doing what you do. God bless you. Keep the faith.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Jim Hill, who is a legend in this town.
And here comes Jaxson Hayes. Now, can you believe that this guy?
Jackson, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Good to see you. How's everything? Mace. Can you imagine trying to guard this guy
No, impossible.
in football? No.
In football?
Him and Miles McBride grew up together. Miles McBride
Yeah,
at the Knicks.
right.
And isn't Jackson your dad? Is your dad still the AD?
Yeah. He wasn't the AD when we were there. My dad got the job 2 years ago. They just offered it.
Okay, so he's the AD at Moeller in Cincinnati, right?
AD at Moeller now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so how did people stop you from catching the ball? You were wide out, right?
To be fair, I was a lot of pass interference calls, and then the rest of the time, it was honestly my high school coach. I'm gonna throw the shade a little bit. He ain't like me that much, so he ain't played me that much, and that's why we lost a lot.
What a waste.
Yeah.
You're a bit. Emily, our producer, went to UVA.
Oh,
Go Hoos!
Go Hoos! What a win this weekend!
Yeah.
What a win!
What was it like watching that win?
Oh, it was
crazy,
amazing.
Right?
My little brother played a little bit. He plays for Virginia. He's a defensive end, redshirted freshman. My mom was at the game, so I was really just scared.
At the TV like Emily was.
Oh, I was going crazy at the game. I ended up having to go to dinner like right when overtime started, so I'm watching the whole game on my phone in the car, just going crazy. And then half the time once the game was over, I'm calling my mom to make sure she's okay because I didn't want her to get stampled.
The field
it was crazy. Yeah, I'm calling my mom because she's at the game. So I'm like, Mom, make sure you are not in that.
Don't run on the field.
Do not run on the field.
If you ever went to a place called Bodo's in Charlottesville.
Bodo's?
Well,
the Bagels place? Bodo's
right.
Bagels.
Bodo's.
Well, I still went when I visited my brother. I actually did go to Bodo's Bagels for
They're fire,
brunch.
right?
They're really good.
They're
really good. We went there for brunch after the game. Yeah.
All right. So, Jackson, last year you wore two hats. You came off the bench for a while, and then after AD got traded, you were in the starting lineup for a while. What'd you learn more than anything else last year?
I learned a whole lot last year. Like, obviously, when AD was here, I just learned a lot from him. I was like my big brother, and he just taught me everything, defensive stuff, offensive stuff. And then when the trade happened and everything, it was just learning how to be a starter, learn how to be as convenient and as what's the word I'm looking for? As good as possible for the guys and just do whatever.
As available as possible
for the guys, just to do whatever they need me to do and just be there for everyone. Just set screens, roll, be that little extra dump off of them.
I've been covering the league for 30 years, Jackson. I think, and you tell me if this is an overstatement, I think Luka's as good at setting up big men at the rim as anyone I've ever seen. Is that an overstatement?
That's not an overstatement.
Yeah. Why is he so good? Like, what does he do that makes your job so easy?
Well, he plays at his own pace, and then also he just attracts so many other defenders and stuff, so that like the big man, like he's going to get the guard on his back. He's going to hostage dribble the guard, and then the big man either has to decide if he wants to give Luka a layup or a floater, or if he wants to step up and then give me the lob right behind him.
Right.
So what's your summer training like? How are you working here? Where are you working?
I've been here this whole summer. I left like for weekends and stuff. I did like 1 week in New York. Yeah, I was really just in LA all summer. Yeah, really just working out, trying to gain some weight. Gained about like 20 pounds this off season.
Nice.
Yeah, and just been with the
Me
straight
too,
coaches
by the
and
way.
everyone.
Jaxson, was that a result of last year? I heard people say, and it's a tough needle to thread because you don't want to gain too much weight because it messes up your shot, and you're fast, so it messes up your mobility. But big guys weighing more than you were able to get positioned sometimes. How do you weigh one against the other? Like, why is 20 pounds what you wanted to gain?
Yeah. I wanted to make sure I gained 20, like whatever weight I gained, I wanted to be healthy weight.
Right.
And, I wanted to make sure my body still felt the same and I still moved the same. And so that was like a big thing for us, and just making sure it was the right type of weight and muscle gained. And yeah, like whenever I was just going through the process this summer, we were still playing and running a lot. And so I just felt the same. So I was like, all right, well, we can work with this.
You played great, obviously. Team played great down the stretch leading up to the playoffs. And really it was put together a little bit on the fly with Luka coming in mid-season. Tell me about having a full off season and a full season of every one of you guys playing together.
Yeah, it's been great. I'm really excited just to get this full year going with the squad, and get everyone. We have like a little more chemistry now. We added a few more pieces this off season, so I'm just really excited just to get this full season going.
I said to Marcus Smart, I think he's got a chance to make a huge difference because he's a point of attack defender, and you know how good the guards are in the West.
Oh yeah.
What's it like having him on your side instead of defending you?
It's awesome. I mean, as being an Oklahoma native before I moved to Ohio, I watched a lot of Oklahoma State basketball and football, and so I've been watching them for a long time. So I was really hyped that we got Marcus and just get to play with him.
Yeah, he's kind of like a football player playing basketball.
Yeah, he's really like a running back or like a DB out there.
Check it out.
Let me see. I want to ask you one last question about your football career.
Mm-hmm.
What was your USC's got a guy named Jacoby Lane. He's really big. He's nowhere close to what you are. How big a target were you, like in the end zone and down the field?
I was about 6'6" at the time, and my wingspan was still about like 6'8", 6'9". So, I mean,
you caught everything, right?
Yeah, I did. Whenever they threw it at me.
Did the Longhorns? I can't remember who was the football coach when you were there, but did they ever come after you and say?
No, they didn't. They didn't. I wish.
By
that time, I gotten too tall when they started recruiting me for basketball. That's why I stopped playing my senior year. I went from 6'6" to 7 foot. So
there you go.
Yeah. Well, listen, we are looking forwd to this season. Thank you
so
very
I
much.
appreciate you guys having me on.
Thank you, Jaxson. Great to have you.
Jaxson Hayes.
Thank you.
Us here on Lakers.
Shout out you and the Who's.
Go Who's.
The Who's.
Go Who's.
Exactly.
Thank you.
And there is Jaxson. So, Em, I got your questions in about UVA there, huh?
I needed them to be asked. I needed to know the Bodo's question. It's
and
a
he did
fantastic
go to
bagel
Bodo's,
place.
right?
Yeah.
It's a bagel shop?
It's a really good bagel shop, like almost like New York style bagels. It's by far the best. And the thing you have to do before you graduate, you have to get the first ticket. You have to be the first customer at Bodo's in order to graduate, technically.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah.
Technically. It was a super busy sports weekend. Obviously, the Rams, a dramatic win yesterday. Matthew Stafford, there's nobody I want more at the end of games than Matthew Stafford. 2 touchdown drives in the final 4 minutes.
All right, I sent you a text. You guys were both on it.
Yep.
And I said, Tutu Atwell just paid for his whole contract
yes.
by making that one play.
Yeah.
Is that an overstatement by me?
No, I think that they drafted him in 2021 specifically for this game against the Colts.
Yep.
It was a long play. That's
long.
why Les took him. No, he, as Em pointed out, the defender fell down and he was just wide open. And they only had 10 guys on the field.
And the thing is, you still have to make the play, you still have to make the catch, and be fast enough to get it. So that is all in Tutu's favor. I will eat my words on that.
Yep.
I have never been known as the Tutu fan.
I am not either. I used the word tutu and the word bust in the same sentence last
exactly.
week.
But I do think that I can acknowledge when I'm wrong and that he made a fantastic play. And at the end of the year, it could be down to Rams and Seattle battling for the division title. And it could be a game difference.
And by the way, a lot of people are saying Rams got lucky yesterday, and there was definitely a fair amount of luck. Indianapolis could have won that game. Stupid play at the end zone, all that stuff. But last week, they should have won. That's the way the game goes. They got unlucky last week. They got lucky this week, and it all adds up.
Here comes one of my favorite guys. Rui Hachimura is going to join us.
How are you, man? Good to see you, man.
Rui and I, Mace, great to see you, have the same dog. They're the same age. They're the same breed.
They're the same name?
No, his doodle is Jake.
Same name. That's crazy.
Yeah, my doodle is Murphy. So before we get started, how's Jake doing?
Good. He's good.
Yeah.
The best life.
Yeah, he does.
LA,
they
stay here.
They do live the best life because we spoil them
I'm
rotten.
jealous. I'm jealous.
How are you? How's
good.
your off season?
It was great. Yeah, I had a lot of off season this time. Never had. It's my first year that I never had anything like a national team and all that.
Right.
So, yeah, I had a lot of time to focus on myself, my body, my mental, and everything. So yeah, it was a great summer.
So Rui, my mom, who's 86, leaves in 2 days for Japan.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where you're from. She's never been.
Oh wow.
What would you tell her? Like, what advice would you give her for somebody that's never been? She's going for 2 weeks.
That's amazing.
I think be careful with the weather. I don't know if it might be still too hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So dress accordingly. Prepare for desert weather.
Yeah. People think Japan's kind of cool, but it's actually hot there. It's very humid and it gets so hot. So we got to be careful with that. You got to stay hydrated.
So when you went to the Dodger game last year, you met Shohei, right?
Yeah.
So did he know about you before you met him? Or did you know? He's you
what do
two
you mean
are
by know?
Did he knew you played for the Lakers? And
oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I think because you were the two most famous American athletes to come out of there. I think you'd have to go back to Ichiro probably.
Yeah, I think I came out first before him.
To throw out the first pitch. Yeah.
No. I came out I came out here first.
To the States. Yeah.
Yeah, before him. So I think it was that, and then he came out after. So it's kind of.
So what was it like for you meeting him?
It was cool. Yeah, he's kind of tall, so kind of surprised,
You could probably hoop a little bit.
Yeah. He came to watch the game when I was Wizards too, in LA when I was in LA. So
yeah. How big a star is he in Japan? He's
big.
obviously a massive star here.
Yeah. He's big. It's just I think it's not only about sports now. It's everything. Everything about him. So yeah, I love it. I love the scene of watching him. Just being like that. Especially he played. In LA.
Yeah.
So it's cool stuff.
So you had one of your best years of your career last year. For people that don't know, Rui shot 41% from three, 48% in the playoffs. I know you want the playoffs to last a little longer, but they didn't. And I was thinking, I'm guessing that was by design. Did you look at the roster and say, well, Luka's here, he's going to get double-teamed. LeBron's here, he's going to get double-teamed. I have to get my catch-and-shoot three as good as it can be. Was that kind of all by design?
It literally is. It's a simple game, but it's kind of hard, because people always think that it's easy to get that shots and, being the right spot, that's very important. It's coming from a chemistry,
right.
We've been building that, especially LeBron and Austin, for 3-4 years now. And even the Luka, he came in the February, but me and him talk a lot of stuff. He want me to be here and this time and this and that. So I was just, trying to listen to them. And
both elite passers, right? LeBron and Luka.
Yeah. So those are easy shots for me, but it's not for everybody. I have to be always ready, and I have to be in the right spot with the timing and everything. Especially I do back cut too. So it's
sure.
That's the thing that I had to talk to Luka about because Luka didn't know about that. So yeah, I think we've been building the chemistry, and it's gonna be great. Yeah.
So I saw a note that you worked with sumo wrestlers.
Yeah.
You worked with sumo wrestlers over the summer. Tell me what you learned from it. Did you learn anything
basketball
from sumo wrestlers?
No, it's actually, those stance is very similar to different stance.
Okay. Yeah. They got to get in a crowd.
Yeah. So they always kept telling me, it was almost like a coach that from a high school or junior high school that get low. It's literally that, every time I try to be in the stance, they want me to get low. So I was just like, oh, yeah, this is exactly like basketball.
Well, you're a good defender, so, I would think that would help.
No, it helps. Yeah. It's just more strength of your muscle and my legs and all that, it kind of helped.
Did you do it? Did you actually
I
wrestle? Yeah.
It did a little bit, but, they is strong.
They look strong.
I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't even move them. They look nothing either. When I push them, they're like, oh.
Rui, a lot of talk in the offseason about what the best way to deploy you is. Should you start? Should you come off the bench? Do you care?
I've been to Baltimore. This is my whole career, being starting, being coming off the bench. So.
As long as you're out there, you're good with it.
Yeah, I think it matters over how many minutes you play, how much I can give an impact to this team. That's going to be the key. And those are coaches' decision. It's not my decision. And then whatever they decide.
Right.
Did you? Yeah, I know you had a journey this summer. You went traveled the world.
Mm-hmm.
You went to Cuba, right?
I did. Yeah.
Okay, so I've always wanted to go to Cuba. What's that? What's Cuba like?
Oh, it's cool. It's just they feel like old
like old cars.
Yeah, old cars, and then people.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's a poor country, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
how people just being outside, like watching them, like kids literally playing outside, you know.
Yeah.
Like you don't see that now, you know, especially in the U.S. Kids literally playing outside soccer. They like walking around playing like, you know, talking for
They
whatever.
don't have video games. Not
no,
as many.
nothing. So
Nothing.
like it's a cool to see that like okay, I was doing this back in the day, you know, like literally when I was little, and it kind of remind me of when I was a kid.
Well, man, it's great to have you
Yeah,
here.
it's great to see you,
And
man.
by the way, Rob Pelinka's over there, and there's one person here in a Laker jersey, and it's your
my number?
jersey. How about that? So somebody over there waiting to meet you. So go take care of that. Great to have you, man.
Great
All right,
to see you, Rui. Thanks so much for coming over, man. Thank you. All right, Rui Hachimura there. Trained with sumo wrestlers, huh?
That's an interesting thing.
That is.
Yeah. And, and he's maybe, I'm trying to think if there's anybody else. Maybe LeBron, who could guard all 5 positions.
Yeah.
He can.
Right.
He's quick enough that he can guard quick guards, and he's big enough where he can guard centers.
Right.
So he's an invaluable weapon for J.J. Redick because he can guard all 5 spots.
All right, we're coming right back to the UCLA Health Training Center. Lakers Media Day on 710 ESPN.
Hi, this is Sean McVay of your LA Rams. The Rams play here. KSPN, Los Angeles.
710 ESPN.
A good karma brands radio station.
It's a classic odor tale. You fried fish for dinner, cleaned up, but the smell is still in the house. And the neighbors are coming over for game night. They're on their way. And then you spray Febreze Air Mist. Febreze Air starts working instantly to fight even your toughest odors, so you go from fish to fresh like that. Now, all you have to worry about is Pam cheating at charades.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
We're back at the UCLA Health Training Center, and it's Lakers Media Day. And joining us right now is Maxi Kleber.
How you guys doing?
Did I get the name right? Maxi Kleber.
Kleber.
There
we go.
All right, and so here's an amazing thing, Mace.
Yeah.
Maxi is from the same town in Germany that Dirk Nowitzki came
Wow.
from. Was Dirk, when you were growing up, was Dirk an inspiration for you?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he was like the biggest basketball figure that we had in Germany, and of course my idol.
Yeah. And so when you came, your basketball career develops. You end up with the Mavericks with Dirk. What was that like for you?
It was unreal. You know, I saw the last 2 years of his career, which was very special for me. You know, growing up in the same hometown. So you know, just having those memories is very unique, and you know, I will always cherish them.
What was last season like? Obviously traded in the middle of the season, crazy journey, all this.
By the way, Mace, little known fact. Yeah, Max, I don't know if anyone will ever do this again. He played in one game.
Yep.
It was a playoff game.
Oh, right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know if anybody will ever do that again. But
what was this journey to the Lakers like?
It was very interesting, you know, first time being traded. I don't know if you guys know, but I had surgery right before, too. So it was crazy. And then obviously, like, just being part of that size of a trade is unbelievable. So it's like you know the stories.
And I'm guessing you thought, like we did, there's no way Luka's ever getting traded.
Yeah.
Right?
I thought it was a joke.
Did you believe it when you heard it?
I mean, I had to believe it because I was asleep.
Oh, because
I was
he was
asleep.
in the trade.
So,
you were in it.
Yeah, I was in the trade. I was asleep. I wake up, check my phone. I'm like, why do I have so many messages? And then everybody, I see like, oh, Luka trade. And I'm like, okay, like that could have like interesting, but still. Then I open up the text and it's like, oh, Max Kleber is part of it. I'm like, oh, shoot, I guess I'm out of here too. So that's how it went down. Yeah.
All right, so you're going from a franchise in Dallas that was successful to one of the 2 greatest franchises in NBA history, playing for the Lakers. What's that like for you? And did you know about the Lakers? Obviously, you were a basketball kid in Germany. Did you know about the Lakers growing up in Germany?
Of course, yeah. Like you know, the 2 players I always say is Dirk Nowitzki, Kobe Bryant. Those were like the 2 players that I loved to watch. My little brother loved Shaquille O'Neal too. So we knew about the Lakers, and obviously it's like the biggest sports, or one of the biggest sports brands,
Right.
and by now probably the biggest sports brands in the world. So obviously you know about it and you learned a lot about them. So it's crazy being here for sure.
You are. I've seen pictures of you on the golf course.
Yeah.
You are. How much have you caught the bug? How much do you play? How good are you? What's your game like? All that stuff.
It was just for photos. I'm really bad.
Oh, yeah, are you really bad?
Well, I'm not good. I go like once or twice a year because I never find time for some reason. But at some point in my
It takes
life,
a lot of time to play golf.
It does take time, and usually when I'm home, I see family. When I'm here, I'm working out, and I don't really take the time to someday.
Well, you fooled me. I saw the picture. I'm
Someday.
like, oh, he must be really good.
Yeah, but
Well, Maxie,
that's
I
the
gave
whole point.
LeBron. Well, LeBron's got the bug now. He's golfing. I gave him one tip that I will share with you. Never, under any condition, play Austin Reaves in golf for money.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, he's way.
He's
too
a
good.
stick.
No.
He's cleaned me out a couple
almost
of
a scratch
times.
golfer.
Yeah,
Like,
he's very,
no
very
chance.
good.
I'm curious, were you part of the trip to the Sphere to see Backstreet Boys?
I was, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me what that experience was. We've both been to Sphere. John saw you two. I've seen you two in the Eagles. Describe Sphere.
Whoever has a chance to go should definitely go. It's a very, very interesting experience. It feels like it's like a simulation. Like the seats can also vibrate for for music, for the theme, and they can set different moods for every song. So the artists have a very unique way of bringing songs across and make you feel emotionally connected to songs. So it's a very cool experience, and if you have the chance, you should definitely go because I've never seen anything like that before.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right, Maxie, last thing. You didn't really get a chance to do much last year because of your injury that you talked about. This year, it seems to me that you're a perfect fit for this team. You can play inside, you can play outside. What do you see as your role on this team going into this year?
Exactly what you said. Being that person that can do or fit both roles. Obviously the number one thing for me is just priority is staying healthy. Best, they always say jokingly, but best ability is availability.
Yeah, sure.
So that's what I gotta pursue, and then just play my game. I don't have to do crazy things because we got Luka, AR, LeBron, and all that. But I gotta play my role at the highest level, and that's making the right decisions, setting good screens, talking on defense, stuff like that. So being that in-between guy, like you said, is definitely the key goal for me.
All right, Maxie, thank you so much for coming
Thank
over,
you very
man.
much.
It's awesome meeting you.
I appreciate you guys.
Have a great
Thank you very
season, man.
much.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to a great season.
Here comes my guy.
Oh, yeah.
Austin Reaves is on his way over, and I like to see the headbands back. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Austin. Good to see you, man.
All right, so I haven't seen you in a while. I know you and I have been doing the same thing all summer. That's chasing the golf ball.
Yep.
I gave LeBron one piece of advice.
What's that?
Don't play you for money.
No, that's bad advice. He's got enough money to help me out with my rent.
So you played again in Tahoe this summer. What was that like for you? I mean, there's tons of players from all sorts of sports, and now you've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Happy with the way you played? Not happy? What'd you think?
No, my performance the last 2 years has been pretty bad, to be honest.
Which is weird for me because every time you play with me, you stick it right next to the pin.
I seem to play a lot better when I'm not there, but we're going to get it one year. I had a really good time. My brother was my caddy this year. So
good.
I set the line at 4.5 times that we almost killed each other, and it was only like 2, so we did good.
Go.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
So I saw a video roll of a bunch of NBA players who were asked who's the best golfer in the NBA. Your name came up, and Steph's name came up. What are the odds we see a Steph versus Austin Reaves match?
I would be down. We played the last Sunday at Lake Tahoe. He played really well. I think he ended up shooting 2 under, so he got the better of me that day. But he's a good player. You can tell, his touch around the greens, the way he putts, it's at an elite level, to be honest. So, but I'm down to play anytime.
Cool.
I've played behind Steph in a group, and I've played with Austin a lot. My money's on him.
There you
My
go.
money's on Austin.
I appreciate that.
All right, so I know it was not easy for you to turn down that extension. Because I know how much you love it here. You and I have had many conversations about how if it's up to you, you'd love to finish your career as a Laker, but this is a business. How hard of a decision was that for you?
Oh, it's super hard. I mean, if you would have told me when I was even 3 years ago that I was going to have the opportunity.
Have those options.
To make that money, then I would have jumped on it in a heartbeat. But like you said, it's a business at the end of the day. That doesn't mean that I don't want to be in L.A. I want to be in L.A. for my whole career. and hopefully we can make that happen.
What's it like being on the floor with two of the greatest playmakers in the history of the game?
It's fun. It takes everybody's attention off of me, and I kind of get to freelance out there and kind of do what I do, behind the scenes. But it's great. I mean, Luka's one of the greatest players in this young generation that we have in the NBA, and then obviously Bron is, in my opinion, the greatest player to ever play basketball. So just to have them two, be able to talk with them, pick their mind, and just try to get better every single day is really fun.
For people that don't know, Austin's very comfortable in late game situations. I did a game in Dallas 2 years ago where you hit the game winner. You hit the game winner on Christmas last year at Golden State, and I thought you did it again in Chicago.
I thought I did too.
And after Austin hit what I called on the radio as the game-winning layup.
Oh yeah.
Josh Giddey threw in a 65-footer.
Oh, that's right.
I think about that all the time. I have trouble forgetting it.
Yeah.
Are you better at that than I am? Were you able to move on to the next game?
Yeah, I was able to move on, really, because it obviously sucked for not just me, but that was a time that we was playing really well. We had an opportunity to keep moving.
And you made a great comeback in that game.
Yeah. And, it kind of pulls a game winner from my slate, but no, I mean literally the night before, I was a back-to-back. We played in Indiana the night before.
And won at the buzzer.
Yeah, Bron had the tip in. So it's all, everything comes full circle. And in sports, you're going to have, some, things go your way. You're not going to have some things go your way. You just got to continue to move forward.
When you get to a last shot in the game, a game-winning shot, what's going through your head?
Don't miss.
How does that feel, being in that moment, knowing that the game is riding? Game's riding on you.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a kid, playing sports, that's what you grow up, wanting to do. You want to, have the ball in your hands in the last second. You want to take the shot, miss or make. Like I'll never, in a situation, not take the shot because I'm scared to miss. If I miss, I miss. You only, Hall of Fame players shoot 50%, so you're going to make some, you're going to miss some, and just having that opportunity, having confidence in myself. Is fun. And going back to high school, I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to be the one to either win the game or lose the game. So therefore, when we get in the locker room afterwards, nobody's blaming themselves. You can put the blame on me if you want to, and I'll live with that.
Austin Reaves is our guest. You had a great year last year. You improved every one of your numbers across the board. You got better defensively. But I said to you once, man, you're going great, keeping up. And your response was interesting. You said, can always get better.
Yeah.
That you can always get better.
Yeah.
How can you get better? You are, to me, your game is at the top level that I've ever seen it at. When you work in the offseason and you get ready to go into this season, where are you looking to improve? Because I think you're a complete player now.
Yeah, I think that's the beautiful thing about basketball is you're never going to be, you're never going to perfect it.
Right.
There's always aspects.
Like golf.
Yeah, exactly. You're always going to chase your ball around the course. But, no, I mean, there's many situations where I can get better. I can obviously get stronger, spend a lot of time in the weight room this summer, and then just, trying to continue to add to what I have now. But also at the same time sharpening everything that I do have. So, spend a lot of time in the gym, spend a lot of time in the weight room, and it should be a fun season.
You glad that you get to play with Marcus Smart instead of against him?
Yeah, for sure. I was tired of him fouling me all the
time. Last thing for me, Bronny picked up golf.
Yeah.
This summer. Have you played with him? How's his game? He apparently got good really fast.
Yeah, I played with him probably a week ago, maybe a little more, and we were on 18. I was just telling the story. We was on 18, and I sent Bron a picture of me and Bronny out there, and I was like, I got all my money on Bronny.
Yeah.
Bet we could set up the match whenever.
Did you go to him, or did he come to you?
He came to Virginia because I think we had
because you played with me at his club.
I think we had pickup or whatever in the morning. We were working out, and then randomly, I think he asked if I was playing that day, and I was like, yeah, and he was like,
can I come?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I mean, the open invite whenever. It was fun, not even the golf aspect, just being able to, get to know him more, be around him, see, how great of a kid he is and the things that he likes.
Well, since you brought it up, we'll end on this.
Yeah.
Austin, I try and explain to people, Bronny's not LeBron. people think that because he's his son that it's different. Bronny is his own guy, and he has I joked with LeBron. I go, he's nicer than you are, and he goes, he absolutely is.
He's definitely quieter.
Yeah. And it was like Lonzo when Lonzo's not LeVar, and I actually thought that Bronny made a little bit of a leap last year. You agree?
No, for sure. I mean, that's I was actually having a conversation with one of our assistant coaches, Bo, the other day, and we were talking about kind of how workouts and pickup and stuff has went, and he was the first person that came to my mind of someone that's gotten a lot better. He continues every single day to get in the gym, work on it, get in really good shape, become a better player, and that's what he's done. When we play pickup, there's been days he's been one of the best player out there. So I'm very happy to see it, happy for him, because everybody's going to criticize and compare him to, his dad, which is an unfair.
Yeah, nobody
to
compares
anybody.
To that.
He's the greatest player ever. So, I just love to see his growth and how much he loves the game.
Great to see you, man. Looking
Good
forward
to
to
see
seeing
you,
you
brother.
this
Great
year.
to see you. Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
All
There
right,
is Austin Reaves of the Lakers, and Lakers. We've going to break. All right, we're going to go to break. I think
we're going to talk to Bronny coming up. And
then we will shift at 1 o'clock to all of the games this weekend.
Rams,
USC,
Dodgers,
Dodgers
USC,
tomorrow, all that stuff. Mason and Ireland live from the UCLA Health Training Center, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
It's time to get down on it when funk, R&B, and soul icons Kool in the Gang hit the stage at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino on Friday, October 10th. Boogie down to legendary hits like Celebration, Ladies Night, and Jungle Boogie. Kool and the Gang will have everyone on their feet and
Public Enemy, the pioneers of hip-hop. Take the stage at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino Friday, November 14th. Experience the raw energy, the iconic sound, and the powerful voices of Chuck D and Flavor Flav live on stage. Public Enemy, Friday, November 14th. Only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Tickets on sale now.
Find classic Blue Ice Vodka or any of their unique flavors in stores or ask for it by name. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste is everything.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on your equity? Call Sellers Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs, agents, or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Sellers Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $20,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Sellers Advantage.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
And we are now joined by Bronny James. Bronny, good to see you, man.
Yes,
How
sir.
you doing?
I'm good. I'm great.
You look good,
great.
man.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, so I tell people this all the time. When we go on the road, the most popular player on our team is LeBron.
Yes.
Number 2 is a tie between Luka and you,
wow,
Bronny.
Yeah.
The particularly young people love to see you, and you come and you get off the bench and the crowds go crazy. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's a great feeling just to be supported by everyone in the basketball world. So I'm just really thankful for.
You notice it too, though.
For sure. Yeah, it's everywhere. I mean, yeah.
So, obviously, year 2 here. How is your game developing? Like, where are you right now in terms of what you did this summer and where you are now?
I'm confident in my game. I'm in the gym working every day, trying to get better. So, I feel great, in my skill set, and I'm ready, for another great year.
Bronny, we were just talking to Austin, and he's really proud of you and your development. He's a big fan of you. And but I was saying to him that when we had Lonzo here, Lonzo is not LeVar. They have two completely different personalities.
Right.
And I try and explain that that's true with you, too. You obviously take after your dad in a lot of ways, but you have different personalities.
Yep.
How are you different than your dad?
I mean, I'd say he's a very outgoing person. He's
Right.
he's gonna talk to everyone in the room, stuff like that. So
You're more reserved.
I'm probably, I'd probably say I'm a more reserved person, and try to stay to myself a little more, and probably got a more private life than him. So I'd say, we have the same kind of work ethic and stuff like that, but we're just more.
He's a little more extroverted. You're more.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah. So word on the street is you played like 3 rounds of golf and you became a scratch golfer.
I am not scratched. I'm not scratched. I wish I was scratched, but I'm probably like 11. I'm 11.1 right now.
That's actually
Very
where
good.
John is.
Yeah, very good. And
Yeah,
we play at the same place, but Austin says that you can take LeBron, that you could take his dad.
Yeah, I think I could right now. I don't know. I mean, I don't know his past scores, but
the problem with him is if he gets the bug like you and I have it, then we're in trouble.
Oh
He's
no.
dive
I
in.
mean, I think he has the bug right now. I'm not gonna lie. He's been out all summer playing everywhere, and I've been at the country club playing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's great to see out there. But you last year, I thought, improved from the start of the season to the end. Where do you want to improve the most? Defensively, I think you're kind of there. Offensively, your shot looks better. But in your own head, where like if you say, I need to improve in this area more than any other, what comes to mind?
I think just not taking opportunities for granted. We got guys playing ahead of me, and whenever I'm given the opportunity to go out and prove myself, I think that's where I need to lock in and produce for the team. So I think anytime that JJ believes in me and puts me in the game, and I think I just need to go out there and prove myself even more.
Now your brother Bryce is going to be at U of A, right?
Yes, sir.
What advice did you give him? For people that know the story, Bronny's 1 year at USC was cut short because you had that heart thing.
Yeah.
But Bryce is healthy. He's all systems go. What'd you tell him about playing at U of A?
Just be confident. Be confident in your game. Be confident in your skill set, and go out there and be yourself. That's what my dad told me before going to USC and before coming and playing with the Lakers. So I feel like that's the best advice to go out and play and not think of anything.
Is he similar in style to you as a player?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I mean, he got a little height.
He's taller
than me. Yeah, he's definitely taller than me. But we're both hardworking guys and can create a shot when we want to play and lock in on the defense end. So
I asked this question earlier. Who's the loudest voice in the locker room?
It's the loudest voice in the locker room. Shoot. I said my dad. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I said. And whoever he asked said Rui.
Said Rui.
Oh, Rui too. Rui too. No,
Rui, it was Dalton Knecht. Dalton Knecht said Rui just
says whatever pops into his head.
I say, actually, second thought, Rui. Yeah, he's probably up there.
I said, did you watch Ted Lasso? What happened?
Nah.
There's a guy in Ted Lasso that's from like Sweden, and he just says whatever pops into
whatever.
his head.
That's probably Rui. Yeah, that's Rui. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Well, Bronny, good luck, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you stopping by.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Have a great season.
Thank
great
you.
to have you here. Good. I'll see you on the golf course. All right, man.
Yep. Bronny James there, joining us here on Lakers Media Day, and we'll see. We'll take a break, and I think we got more coming up. John, what do you got?
I'm going to talk about the Lakers and Toyota.
Excellent.
This year
50
is
years.
50 years. In 1976, the Lakers and Toyota joined up. And so we're going to be celebrating the Lakers and Toyota all season long. And right now, we're going to start it with the We Make It Easy sales event. What that means is you've never had a better chance to get a great deal on a new Toyota. And you can do it one of two ways. You can either go into a Southern California Toyota dealer, or you can go to Toyota.com. either one of those gets you halfway to getting your new Toyota, and that's what you need to explore. Whether you get a car, truck, or SUV, there's never been a better time to get a great deal. So check out your Southern California Toyota dealers or visit Toyota.com. Why? Because Toyota makes it easy.
710 ESPN.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/LA right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA's water? That's why I made the switch to LifeSource Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. With LifeSource, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Take advantage of a double dip in savings for up to $1,250 off. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit LifeSourceWater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Hey guys, it's producer Lindsay, and this football season, it's time to celebrate game day with Stella Rosa wines. From tailgates to touchdowns, Stella Rosa brings the flavor and excitement with your chance to win a trip to a major football game on January 1st. Prizes include game tickets, airfare, and hotel accommodations, all covered by Stella Rosa. Sip, cheer, and celebrate all season long. Enter now at stellarosa.com/tailgate2025. Must be 21 years of age or older. Please enjoy responsibly.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
Back live at Lakers Media Day. We've talked to just about everybody. Jared Vanderbilt, the exception, and he's going to be joining us here in a minute or two. And then after that, all the usual stuff. We're going to do some icebreakers. We got sports graffiti. So much going on. Obviously, USC crashes and burns on Saturday. Rams pull one off yesterday. And the Dodgers tomorrow will open their 3-game playoff series against the Cincinnati Reds.
So while we have a second here, while we're waiting for Vando, did it surprise you that it appears the Dodgers are going to start Blake Snell in Game 1? You and I thought it was either going to be Ohtani or Yamamoto, and it's going to be Snell. Surprise you?
He's got a lot of postseason experience, which is the only reason. Although, I got to be honest, the way Yamamoto pitched in New York last year, during the postseason, I don't know why you wouldn't roll with Yamamoto.
Well, he's going to pitch Game 2.
He's going to, right. But, I mean, here's the thing.
You can't bring him back in a short series anyway.
No, you can't bring him back. But ultimately, there is.
So if those are the two guys you were going to pitch, it doesn't really matter what order you put him in.
I would start at Shohei. I would have started Shohei Ohtani.
Apparently, he's going to be available for Game 3 if they need him.
So it would go Snell.
So it'd be Snell, Yamamoto, Shohei.
And then, knock on wood, could be a Game 1 if they get there.
Right.
Correct.
Yes.
You said Game 1 would be Saturday. I don't want to plan that head. Forget it.
We're not playing
Forget
ahead.
I said that.
You said last week you would rather play the Mets than the Reds.
Correct.
Why?
Because
they're playing the Reds. The Mets are out.
The Mets spent the year plunging in the month of September.
Right.
The Reds were surging. I'd rather play the team that's falling apart than the one that's coming together.
Can I give you some stats about the Reds?
Do it.
So the Reds are the first team in MLB history to have no qualifying batter hit 270.
Yep.
No batter hit 25 homers. No pitcher win 15 games. And no pitcher notch 200 strikeouts. So it's not like they're a world-beating team.
But
although look at Hunter Green's last start.
And he's going to start game 1 for them.
Yeah.
He's a Notre Dame Sherman Oaks guy.
Right. I think he threw 8 innings of he threw a one-hitter over 8 innings and had 8 strikeouts or something.
Average fastball, 99.5 miles an hour.
But I do believe, I was talking to Travis about this at the Rams game, is that the Rams can hit on Hunter Green, though. So the
Dodgers.
The Dodgers have played well against Hunter Green in the season, and the Dodgers are 5-1 against the Reds this season. So these are all positive signs, seemingly, going into this game. But it's a 3-game series. Who knows?
The thing that scares me is that since we went to this format, this 3-game playoff format, it is.
There have been 12 series, and the road teams won 8 of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Another little nugget here. There are only 7 pitchers against whom Shohei Ohtani has at least 0 for 9 in his career. They are both middle relievers for the Reds.
Two of the
Ashcraft and Nick Martinez.
We'll change that this
We
week.
will change that,
and I think
Shohei.
there's something to be about that, where the away team is winning a lot of these wildcard series, is because in order to get into the wildcard, if you're the away team for this, that means that you had to really push at the end of the season to get in. And so that's why I think a lot of teams come in with a lot of steam, get into the playoffs, and knock out the home team because they're pushing. The home team might be letting off the gas a little bit.
Yeah, we're in an interesting spot. The Reds handle it the normal way. They've got a closer. Emilio Pagan was really good for them this year. Emilio Pagan was really good for them this year. And so they've got a guy to go to for those final 3 outs. We do not. John, leaving Kershaw off means, and he probably, after pitching yesterday, and by the way, salute to Clayton Kershaw, finished the year 12-2, I think. 12-2.
11-2 with a 3.3 ERA.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah. Final start yesterday in Seattle was great.
I would not have left him off the wild card roster. I would have put him on it just because if you need somebody in that third game.
It would be game 3, yeah.
On Thursday, I would want him to be available. And so you're going to put in one of those relievers. By the way, the Dodgers starters, you guys?
Yep.
Had the lowest ERA for the month of September in the history of a month in Major League Baseball.
Right?
Ever.
Well, how many one-hitters, no-hitters, near no-hitters did we see? It was unbelievable. Great run. Elite starting rotation. And a bullpen that is going to have to deliver.
Well, I wouldn't put him in.
Right, but who are you going to put? No Kershaw. You've got.
Well, my first person I'd go to would be
Emmett
Sheehan.
Right.
Then Glasnow.
Right.
Then Sasaki.
Right.
Then, if I had to, I'll go to that bullpen. But I don't want to unless I have to.
Yeah, I mean, they need to think in terms of getting outs. And those.
And offense. I think offense is going to be a much needed in this series to help with that shakiness of the bullpen potential.
Yeah, I'd like to win 10-2.
Would we all?
I would love to win 10-2. That's safe.
Then you can put the bullpen.
Then we can roll with Tanner Scott.
Yeah,
I cannot believe
even the thought of that makes my skin cringe.
Shivered. Yeah, shivered.
I cannot believe the utter failure of the Mets this season. They I think at halfway, like 45-24.
Yep.
At the halfway,
had the best record in baseball.
Ended up losing out. They spent so much money.
I think here's the thing. Money doesn't always equal success. I think that's the trap that you and Brian fell into when you said the Dodgers are going to win 116 games.
It wasn't the money; it was the talent.
Right,
the talent.
Well, the Mets have comparable talent to the Dodgers. They just didn't show up.
Right. This is a team. The Dodgers, by the way, have much better starting pitching. But Dodgers are going to play a team that did it on $118 million. That's what the Reds' payroll is.
By the way. Does it still look like Cappy is going to be the one cut in guillotine?
I think it is. I think it is.
Does he know? Did anyone tell him he has to wear a Mike Tyson face tattoo?
Yeah. I don't know if anybody got to him about that. I sure thought I was going to go out.
And
well, Emily, you sent a text over the weekend that you were worried about it.
Yeah, a little bit. I was a little worried about mine. But I see that I think it's loading currently. It's Sedano now. and the chop line.
But Sedano probably won't do it.
No, he will not.
Yeah.
And we do have the number 1 is Eastern Motors, which is Travis's. And guess what?
What?
His friend Greg did the drafting for him.
Oh, pinch hitter.
G-Fish. What up, G-Fish?
Yeah.
He did all the drafting for him, so I think that he should, if he gets chopped at all, if there's any, penalty for being chopped, that G-Fish should also have.
The interesting thing is that now whoever is chopped, this is the Guillotine League that Matthew Berry has created, guillotineleagues.com. Whoever gets chopped, their players become free agents, and we can bid on them.
Right. And we are aware of what chopped means in the youth these days.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Sedano on the chop. Morales, there's no way Sedano's putting on a Mike Tyson face tattoo if he gets cut in guillotine, right?
No, he's not doing anything
that's,
like that. Let's root for Cappy.
Chopped for the youth means that you lost your good looks.
Right. Here's the thing.
Oh, he's getting chopped. His team is terrible.
His team is terrible. But in fairness, he didn't draft it.
Sedano chopped.
Yeah, Sedano is getting chopped.
Who is LDQ?
Lucas. Right here, Lucas.
Lucas.
All right, Lucas, you might have to wear the Mike Tyson face tattoo.
Yeah.
Because we don't think Sedano will do it.
Well, so wait,
What?
we're going to
He's
revert
not chopped, though.
to the guy who finished second to last?
What other suggestion you have?
Whoever
Who gets chopped second week?
Yeah, who gets chopped the second week?
Okay, yeah,
Who's
we can
willing
do that.
to do it?
Whoever gets chopped the second week. It's a fun league.
Thought I escaped.
Yeah, yeah.
now I'm right back into the boat I was in.
And by the way, whoever this guy is, Dave or whatever, is coming with a pie tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
I don't know. I assume.
What was this for again?
He wants to do it.
Mason took USC, Dave took Illinois, so he gets to hit Mason in the pie with the face.
Yeah.
What?
I got to hit him last year.
Yeah.
I got to get him.
He's the pie in the face.
So it's a Dan Patrick bit that we're stealing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But you should have him do it in the 2 o'clock hour because that way you don't have to have pie in your face the whole show.
Right.
You
By
know?
the way, not the first bit we've stolen.
Yeah.
Oh, all bits are iterative.
All
radio
bits have
is
been, every
derivative.
bit has been done.
Isn't it all Shakespeare? Shakespeare started all the bits.
Yeah,
and therefore the bits are all iterative.
Yeah, bits are transfer from station to station. We're all good. All right, so I think Jared Vanderbilt's going to join us coming up here. We'll get a quick break in. We're coming right back. UCLA Health.
By the way, UCLA loses to Northwestern.
Oh!
0-12,
They
baby.
looked spectacular.
Lucky losers.
Coming right back. 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Vanderbilt, who's joining us now at Lakers Media Day in El Segundo. Vando, good to see you, man.
Likewise. Thanks, brother. Thanks for having me.
Vando, I always tell people that when we go out on the road, Mace, you'll appreciate this. We have these great meals that are all prepared.
Yeah.
There's the main spread, and then there's the Vando table.
Nice.
Because you don't eat meat, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes when I look at the Vando table, I'm jealous. I think your food looks better than the main food. Tell me about your diet. What can you eat and what can't you eat?
Yeah, I was going on a vegan diet, so at that time I wasn't eating any type of meat.
Are you no longer on it?
Yeah, I'm still on it. I'm
Yeah.
saying during no time of the year. But yeah, they would prepare something separate for me outside of the group, just to make sure.
And it always looked better than what I was eating. I'll tell you that. Do you feel it in your body? It sounds like you obviously take diet pretty seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell based on what you eat a difference in how your body feels?
For sure. Especially in this profession, man. Whatever you eat is very essential to your body, how you recover, and how you perform. So I take that very seriously, just as much on the court. By what I put into my body, how I eat, and my nutrition.
So you went to Paris Fashion Week.
I did.
You went to New York Fashion Week.
I did.
Tell me about your personal style and how it expresses who you are.
Fashion in general, I think that it's an expression of yourself, your life, your lifestyle. What you believe in. So for me, it's always been a thing for me since I was a kid. So
Were the clothes in Paris more you, or the clothes in New York more you?
They both were more me. Honestly, it was a mixture between me, putting stuff together and then working with some brands as well to help put together some looks. But it's both of them, both fun experiences. Is dope to be able to be a part of stuff like that.
All right, so take yourself out of it.
Yeah.
But the three best dressed guys on our team are who?
The three best dressed guys?
Taking you out of it.
Outside of myself, I would go with Bron. Bron has a pretty.
Yeah, he's got some nice stuff.
Yeah, he has a nice style. He's found his lane. Gabe.
Yeah,
Gabe,
always.
Over the years, for sure, he's kind of clean cut, and he's found his lane. And I would go last one probably.
I'm trying to think. It's not Austin. It's not Rui.
Yeah, it's not Austin, not Rui.
Bronny still dresses like a kid.
Yeah, Bronny's style has evolved over the course of the year too. I would say honestly, the third spot I would probably go with maybe Jaxson, probably.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, he's got some fun stuff.
Yeah,
who's got the worst sense of style?
The worst sense of style, I would have to go. I'm not counting AR because he just
he's a country boy.
Yeah, he's just country. He keeps his pretty simple, and that's him. That works for him. But I would say the worst probably, I don't know, Rui. Rui tries a little bit.
Yeah.
It's my guy.
Rui's got some wild colors.
Yeah,
now we heard Rui is like we've talked to multiple guys who say Rui is like the loudest guy in the locker room. Is that true?
No, for sure. I think naturally he just
says whatever pops into his head, right?
Yeah, but he's naturally just a loud guy. He's laughing, joking, but he's his voice carries weight too, so he's just naturally a
I've always
guy.
thought, Vando, we're talking to Jared Vanderbilt, that the only thing that limits you at all is health, is injuries. Because when we've had you and when you've felt right, you've impacted the game, especially defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Where you had surgery on both feet before last season. How are you feeling this year, going into this season in terms of health?
I feel amazing. Had no operations this summer, so being able to have a full off season under my belt, to be able to work on my game, to work on my body, get healthy, and it's a different approach. Being able to be healthy day one of training camp as opposed to coming in the middle of the season. So yeah, I'm excited and I feel great.
Go ahead.
I tell people, Vando, that when you're healthy, you're the best offensive player on our team. Is Marcus Smart comparable to you? You've played against him and with him. Can he defend at the level that you're at, or maybe not yet?
Oh, for sure. I mean, honestly, probably better. He's a former defensive player of the year, so
I think you'd be in contention for that if you could stay healthy.
Exactly. No, I agree. But having somebody with his expertise, his veteran, his leadership, and somebody that's already done that. Even for me personally, picking his brain, because that's something that I achieved to do, is be on defensive team and defensive player of the year. So having another guy of that caliber on our team, it's helpful.
It's contagious a little bit.
Yeah, it's contagious for sure, for me and for the team as a whole.
You're a great defender. Not everybody plays defense. Not everybody does in this league. What's that mindset like for you? Like how do you approach a game, particularly at the defensive end?
Just setting that tone. It's it's all a mentality. Most of the defense is just effort and wanting to do it and pride and all that stuff. And I think the more guys like me and Marcus are around and we're setting that tone, it becomes contagious. It becomes a mentality. It becomes a lifestyle for us, the way we want to approach the game, and that'll be our identity. You know, so yeah, that's what we that's what we want to harp on. That's what we want to preach in training camp. We want to be that. We want that to be our identity, toughness. You know, dog-like mentality, because that carries over.
Vanda, Larry Bird used to say that the toughest defender he ever played against was Michael Cooper. Kobe used to say that Tony Allen was the toughest guy he had to go against. Whose offensive game are you the most impressed with? Like, if I just throw it out there, who's the toughest guy in the NBA to guard? What pops into your head?
Man, there's a lot of skill in this game right now, so it's a lot of guys that are tough. Particularly, obviously, I would say, Shea's always a tough coverage.
Can't speed him up, right?
For sure. He plays at his own pace.
Kind of like Luka, right?
And he's a big guy. And I would, probably say Luka too, but he's on my team now. So one less guy I got to worry about.
Can you learn playing against Luka in practice? Does that make you a better defender?
For sure. Being able to go against him, he's obviously one of the better offensive players this game has seen. So being able to go against him, and it also prepares me to go against guys like Shea and Jason and all the other KD and good players as well. So
last thing for me, you're familiar with those guys in Minnesota, and we lost in 5 games to them last year. The games were close, but we lost. When you look back on that series, why did we lose that series? Obviously, they played well, but what did you learn from that series that maybe you need to correct going into this year?
I would say as a whole, as a team, I think just bringing that toughness, physically and mentally. Obviously, they had more size than us at the time.
Right. We went out and got DeAndre Ayton.
We acquired some bigger bodies, but I think that was most of it. And just being in elite shape, being able to play, if needed, 40 minutes a night for a playoff game. So I think those are some of the biggest cues. And outside of being JJ being his first year, Luka coming in, we had a lot going on that year, but I think
Rob compared it to trying to build a plane when it's in the air.
Yeah, literally, and it was still sailing fast. So for us to be able to start training camp, everybody here day one, I think it'll do wonders.
It'll
for
help.
us.
All right,
sure.
Great having you, man. Great seeing you. Glad you're healthy. Looking forward to a great season, man.
I appreciate you guys.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, Jared.
Jared Vanderbilt joining us. All right, there you have it from Lakers Media Day. I think we've talked to everybody.
Yep, everyone wanted. They came through.
So coming up, all the usual stuff, Em.
Well, we can actually, if we want to, fit in an icebreaker real quick right here.
Okay, let's do icebreakers.
All right,
Absolutely.
we're going to do an icebreaker. Hit the music.
I'm losing 99-1, so let's do it.
Yeah, I'm getting this money anyway, but I can't win Game of Games.
Weekdays noon to 3 on ESPN LA.
And it is Mason and Ireland on ESPN LA. It's time for Icebreakers. Icebreakers made possible by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Get it, Idaho Johnny I, the Idaho compound. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka or their unique flavors like Huckleberry and Double Espresso. Find Blue Ice in stores and ask for them by name. Time for Icebreakers on Mason and Ireland. Take it away, producer Emily.
All right, I think you guys are going to get this one pretty quickly.
Okay,
so
good.
I think you got this. So my first one for 10 points. I was born in 1944, and I share a birthday with Danny DeVito. Okay. For 9 points, I began my career as a writer and broadcaster for the CBC Radio.
Okay.
For 8 points, everyone loves to do their impression of me.
Mason.
Okay.
I will try Christopher Walken.
No.
Oh.
Not Christopher Walken. Okay.
Hey, Brian.
Everybody loves to do that impression.
For 7 points, I was the best man at Steve Martin's wedding.
Ireland.
Yes.
Martin Short.
No.
Oh.
It's not Martin Short. It's okay, BC. You can wait it out if you want to.
BC, you get all the clues.
I was inspiration for an iconic villain. Unless you have that, for 5 points, I was offered my own show, but I prefer to work behind the camera. And for 4 points, everyone is waiting to see who the successor to my job will be. For 3 points, Gabrielle LaBelle played me in a movie last year called Saturday Night.
Yeah, now I know it.
No, BC? Okay.
Tom Cruise.
For 2 points, I'm the showrunner of SNL.
Oh, Brian. Lorne Michaels.
Okay. There it is, Lord Michaels. There you go.
2 points, but you really get 4.
Thank you.
Nice going, Brian.
Reminder, Icebreakers is sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka, the finest vodka sourced from Idaho potatoes. Enjoy Blue Ice Classic Vodka. As Morales mentioned, they've got great flavors like Huckleberry Double Espresso. It's available in stores. Ask for it by name, Blue Ice Vodka, because taste is everything.
All right. I want to tell you about Prize Picks, and I hit big on Prize Picks last night. I was so excited. Brian, how'd you do this weekend?
I didn't do too well this weekend. Hoping to make it back tonight, though.
Yeah, listen to what I won. I won on the Rams game. Matthew Stafford, more than 17 fantasy points. Kyron Williams, more than 9.5 receiving yards. Puka Nacua, more than 7.5 receptions. Matthew Stafford, more than half rushing yard, which he did. And Daniel Jones, more than 15 fantasy points. Bam! Just like that.
I mean, Stafford even had more than Daniel Jones.
Stafford did. Stafford had an unbelievable day. Prize Picks is what makes the games more fun. It's the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Also, you can play power play, where you got to get all of them right, or you can play flex play, where you can miss one and still win. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code MACE to get $50 in lineups. Makes every game more fun. Again, use code MACE to get $50 in lineups. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
And we got Sports Graffiti next. So if you have questions about the Lakers, the Rams weekend, USC, UVA winning on Friday.
Oh, yeah, a lot of UVA.
Call in 877-710-3776, 877-710-ESPN.
And how you feeling about the Dodgers team?
Oh, yeah.
3-game series. Rams survived yesterday. USC crashes and burns in the Big Ten like they did all last year. All that stuff. 877-710-ESPN, 877-710-ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays. $1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere. Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Are you ready to unleash the beast? Monster Energy is here to give you the edge this college tailgate season. Loaded with bold flavors, our powerful blend gives you the energy you need to push you beyond your limits. Tune in all season long with Monster, the energy drink of ESPN Radio College Football Tour. Power your performance with a drink that's as hungry for victory as you are. Crack open an ice-cold Monster and dominate your competition. Monster Energy. Unleash the beast. Grab yours today.
I'm home. Hey, Mom, before you ask, I've done my homework and the dishwasher's unloaded.
Nice. Hey, can you... Hey, hon, yes, I've got the finale ready to play. Here's your wine.
Wow. Isn't it nice not having to ask? We think so. That's why if there's a network interruption, AT&T will proactively credit you for a full day of service. Guaranteed. Credit for fiber downtime lasting 20 minutes or more, or for wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for details.
Hey, Los Angeles, your Rams are fresh off a win against the Indianapolis Colts and looking to remain undefeated at home this season when they host their division rivals, the San Francisco 49ers, this Thursday in prime time. You can experience this rivalry showdown live from SoFi Stadium by visiting therams.com/SF. That is therams.com/SF to see Puka, Matthew, and Jared Verse as the Rams battle Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers this Thursday, October 2nd at 5 p.m. See you at the Rams house.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Looking to score big on flooring? Kick off your project with Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Every day's a win, no gimmicks, no markups, just the wholesale deals on every surface. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them on the web, hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A Good Karma Brands radio station.
And it is 1 o'clock in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason and Ireland. And it's time for Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti like we do every day at this time. Sponsored by our friends at BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout. Now let's do it. Let's talk about it on Sports Graffiti on Mason and Ireland.
All right, as Russell Wilson would say, let's ride. Time for some sports graffiti. Brian's going to call them out for us. Big day. Big, obviously, at Lakers Media Day, you may have a Lakers take, or you may have Dodgers or Rams or anything.
Or
from
anything
the weekend.
you want.
Yeah.
And the phone number is 877-710-3776. 877-710-ESPN. Brian, are there any lines open right now?
2 lines open right now.
2 lines open. All right, 877-710-3776. BC, who's first?
Oscar, you're up first. Sports Graffiti, go Oscar.
Hi, Oscar.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, what's going on? Okay, so the highlight of my weekend was finding out that the Astros didn't make it to the playoffs. So like every time you go into the socials, Dodger fans and Astros fans just go at it on Twitter, on Instagram, on any platform, you name it, they go at it. So my question to you guys is, what do you think it's going to take for this animosity to just go away? You know, like, do you think they just need to
You mean towards the Astros? Oscar,
Yeah,
towards the
Dodgers and
Astros,
Astros
it will
fans.
never go away.
I will never let it go,
Ever.
Oscar. Ever.
It will
Ever.
never. It'll be here long after Mason and I
will
are
go
gone.
to the Hall of Fame and boo Jose Altuve there.
Yeah, it is, and he's going to the Hall of Fame.
He is going to the Hall of Fame.
Oscar, the problem is Rob Manfred dropped the ball with punishment.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything to him.
Yep.
And so everybody's going to always feel like they cheated their way to a title.
Absolutely brutal.
Brian,
I will always hate him.
Brian, who's next?
David, you're on Sports Graffiti, go David.
Hey, guys, got to start it off first. Whose house?
Rams house.
That's right, baby. Hey, so looking at the game and just seeing in the previous weeks with this, when the trade deadline comes up, they got to do something with that secondary because if we want to see a deep playoff run, there's just no way they're going to get deep into the Super Bowl with the secondary they have now. And I wanted to see what your guys' thoughts on that was.
I don't think it's an unfair point, Mace. I would like to see him get a physical corner.
Absolutely, that's what they need.
Somebody that could give A.J. Brown a run for his money. Somebody like Jalen Ramsey used to be.
Yes,
that role is what I think they. And those guys are out there. We talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, right now
those guys are out there.
Emmanuel Forbes. Who else is back there? Darius Williams. Not getting it done, Em.
I will say that pick they are getting from the Falcons might be less and less valuable.
Yes.
So maybe, in a way, can be used in a trade piece that you feel more
Falcons
as
are
a
good
Rams fan
yesterday.
okay with it.
Although I imagine trading 2 for 1. 2 for a good one.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of in my head. Yeah, you're right, though. It's developing into not as good a pick as we hope.
And remember, too, guys, they may be shopping for a quarterback in the draft.
Right.
They may use those number 1 picks to go get Garrett Nussmeier or Carson Beck or somebody
But I
like that.
do feel like the quarterback class is going down a bit from what we, in the offseason, we're anticipating them being.
Yeah, by the way, Garrett Nussmeier hasn't been good. Cade Klubnik hasn't been good.
Arch Manning will stay another year and also hasn't been good.
There's really not an obvious sure thing.
Dante Moore's pretty good.
But again, that's
I don't know if he's coming out.
It's an offense that leans on rushing so much.
Yeah.
And Drew Aller, obviously, I wasn't impressed with. I mean, there's not necessarily a slam dunk quarterback in this draft.
Brian, who's next?
Hector, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Hector.
Hey, guys, I just want to rant a little bit about the MLB playoff TV schedule. It's so surprising to me that in 2025, we have games on a Tuesday starting at 10 in the morning. I want to watch these games. I'm a big baseball fan. Detroit versus Cleveland, that's a great matchup. San Diego versus Chicago, another great matchup, but they're all during the morning, and it kind of reminds me of March Madness to some degree, but I don't know. Any thoughts on that? Is there a way MLB
Well,
can
the
improve on this
alternative
moving
to
forward?
it, the alternative to it, Hector, would be put the games on against each other, which I don't like either.
Yeah.
In other words, like the Dodger game starts at 6, 9 Eastern. You could start every game at 5 o'clock, but then we couldn't watch them. I like how they stagger.
Right.
That
And
way you can give your undivided attention to whatever game is on.
And again, the DS starts on Saturday. They're playing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All 4 of those series are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to make room for the DS.
I will say, just call off work.
Yeah,
if
that's
you
a
need
good
a letter to
good
get
plan.
off of work. Tweet at Mace and John, and they'll write you a letter, and you'll get out of work.
I will personally write a letter myself.
Yeah, I'll never forget. I had a teacher.
I'll record a video. DM me. I'll record a video for
I was
you.
taking a typing class.
Yes.
I've always been a really fast typer, but I was taking a typing class at Cornell Del Mar High, and me and my buddy, the Dodgers were in the playoffs, and the playoffs were on during the day, and I went to the teacher. I go, I'm a huge baseball fan. I'd really like to go to the library and watch the Dodgers rather than be in class. And if you don't want me to do it, I'll come to class. And she goes, because of the way you asked me, you guys go watch the game.
Oh, nice.
I always thought that was like a
Very
super cool
reasonable.
move
Very
by the
reasonable,
teacher.
yeah.
So try that, Hector. Tell your boss you're a baseball fan. You can't work.
Yes.
See if they go for it. Brian, who's next?
Portia, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Portia.
I just want to say I'm very confident. I stand 10 toes down, and I'm guarantee you Lakers will have a great season. And let's go Dodgers.
All right.
Okay. That was easy. Right to the point. Brian, who's next?
Don, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Don.
Hey, guys. Hope you're all doing good today. I just had 2 things. I'll make it quick. The first is, how do you keep guys out of the Hall of Fame for cheating when they use steroids, but you let Altuve in with the garbage that he pulled? And then the second thing I had is that knucklehead Mitchell for Indianapolis. What do you think Bill Belichick in his heyday would have done to that guy? But I'll take your comments.
Okay, yeah, that was just the stupidest thing in history. Fumbling into the end zone is just stupid and showboaty.
And then later he had a critical holding penalty that Jonathan – had he not played in the game, if Mitchell not played in the game, they would have won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was brutal. That was brutal on their part, and that was just a – go ahead, Em.
I do think there's a bunch of open lines right now. So, call in right now. You have anything to ask us. We're all ears for sports.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and
877-710 ESPN.
Yeah, and going back to what he said about the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
I wouldn't vote for Altuve.
I would not vote for Altuve. I just think
he's going to get
the
in.
writers will.
Yeah, he's going to get in, and
he's
I think
got a
lot
shot
of
at 3,000 hits.
He's also got over 200 career homers. I mean, his numbers are Hall of Fame worthy, but so are Barry Bonds' numbers. So are A-Rod's.
Yeah, he may not get it. I mean, those guys didn't get in. I think that, again, I always believe the Hall of Fame is the writers, it's a democracy. Like, for example, Pete Rose will be on the ballot this coming year. I would vote for Pete Rose. I would not vote for Altuve. I would not vote for the steroid guys. The great James Worthy's here. Jeff, exactly.
Yeah.
Saw me on the screen. Now you know my first name, right?
So, hey, Mace, yesterday,
It's Steve up
James
there.
has beaten me in golf.
Yep.
Leaves after the front 9 to go to the Ram game.
Good for you, man. There you go.
There you go.
By the way, that happened yesterday. They were showing celebrities at the game. They showed, I think, Cedric the Entertainer, maybe Anthony Anderson.
Did he make it up?
Oh, and then Madison Pettit, which was really big for me because she was the star of a couple Disney movies.
Okay.
Not Disney Channel original movies.
I
but
came
she was
right
in the movie
after
with The
Madison
Rock.
Pettit.
Yes. You
And they showed me on the big screen, and they said, and they do this at games where they just show some rando and say Steve.
Or like Mike or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So it happened to be Steve yesterday. I was absolutely thrilled. I've been texting with Kevin Demoff. He says it brought them good luck. So look for Steve on the scoreboard Thursday night.
So is the Steve the new Whose House?
Maybe the new. I'm the
Why
lucky
wouldn't
charm.
they put Steve Mason?
Because I don't think Demoff wants to give me that.
I also think it tends to be like a random person.
Tends
that
to be a
might
rando.
not be named Steve.
Exactly.
Just so
Yeah.
happens that you are named Steve and that you're up there. But yeah, I whipped out my phone real quick to get a picture.
I know you did. Thank you. Thank you for that.
All right, Brian, is that it or is there anybody else?
I think he was screening some calls
he's
for a little
calls.
bit.
Yeah,
so
he's
he'll
screening
let us
calls.
know.
We'll get him in a second.
Okay. Yeah, go. Who do you got?
Cameron, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Cameron.
Cameron.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm done with Geno Smith. I think he's done. He's washed. I think the Raiders should change and get a top pick for a quarterback.
You're already giving up on Geno.
Yeah, it's a little early. I mean, obviously not a good day yesterday.
Explain to me this. Twice again yesterday. Chance to kick the game-winning field goal that kicks blocked.
I know. It's amazing.
Twice. What is happening with block kicks?
There were
Why
19 blocks all last year, and now we're seeing games decided by
week.
blocks.
I think it's because these groups are so analytical, and I think they're trying to find any margin at all to win a game. And I think that the special teams coaches have gotten better about scheming for this.
The other thing is on longer field goals.
Yeah.
It takes a lower line, and I think that's why some of the longer field goals are being blocked. You know what I'm saying?
Daniel Carlson had a chance to win that game for the Raiders, and nothing.
Yeah.
And the Rams win against the Eagles was not particularly long of a field goal. It just,
it was
just got
44, I think. Yeah, it was right there. Right?
Faith, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Faith.
Hi, Faith.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon. What does Puka have to do to be considered the best wide receiver in the league?
Well, he's now the favorite to win Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, and by the way, I think he is the best wide receiver in the league. He is. I mean, first in Cup.
You would take him ahead of Jamar Chase?
Absolutely.
Take him ahead of Justin Jefferson?
Yes, I would.
Wow.
First in Cup, second in Cup, third in Cup, fourth in Cup. He is the go-to guy. They are not winning games without I said Puka.
Puka Nacua.
Puka.
He's incredibly tough, too. And I think that he's used in both short yardage and longer plays.
Yeah.
His yak is incredible. He's just a really tough guy, though. He's really dependable. He's not going to drop the ball for you when you throw the ball to him in the third down.
Yeah, he's amazing.
So, Mace, tell me if you think I'm going to win my fantasy game. Okay? I'm done.
Yep.
My players have all played.
Okay.
I'm 27 points ahead.
Okay.
But my opponent, Lenny, the commissioner, who's the only undefeated team in the league, has Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton going tonight.
Ooh.
So do I hang on with a 27-point lead, or do I get caught?
I think you hang on. Receivers are always sketchy.
You won your game, right?
I don't know. I have got a matchup tonight as well. I am leading by 24 points. And let me see. He's got Tua and J.K. Dobbins. Is that 24 points there? Tua could go off.
It's going to be close.
It will be
close. Both of us are going to be. I'd rather be in the other position. I'd rather be the guy who has players and is behind than the guy who's ahead.
Yeah.
Because we can't do anything.
It's always good to have Monday night players because you feel like that guy's going to save me.
Yeah.
He's going to save me.
And for the fourth consecutive week, I played the wrong quarterback.
Oh, really?
I played Justin Herbert.
You didn't play Mahomes.
And I didn't play Mahomes.
Oh, God.
Well, Justin Herbert was going against the Giants.
Yep.
And Mahomes, was going against the Ravens.
Yes.
So, but I should have played Mahomes.
Yeah.
But I might get away with it.
I think we have one more caller, right, Brian?
Yeah, Josh. Josh, ready to go? You're on Sports Graffiti. Go, Josh.
Hey, guys. Good afternoon. So really quick on the college front. So this is like the first time in a long time to where there's really no clear-cut favorite on who could win the championship. And I think that's the beauty of NIL, that there's so much parity, just like the NFL. And then also, I think Puka, they said he was on pace to have like 187 receptions and like 2,300 yards if this keeps up. But, I just wanted to get you guys' take on that. Also on the USC team, I think the whole debacle for USC is them starting at 12 noon, which is 9 a.m. Pacific time. So have a good day, guys.
I have a different take on the USC thing. But going back to Puka, I think Puka has had more catches yesterday than A.J. Brown's had all season.
Yeah.
And
there are some tough catches.
Like I have Amon-Ra St. Brown on my fantasy team. He's a target machine.
Yeah.
Puka gets more targets than anybody.
Yep, he does.
Yeah, Stafford loves him.
And when you got Devontae Adams in the offseason, and Devontae Adams was super quiet in the first half.
Had the touchdown catch, but was otherwise very quiet.
Here's my take on the USC game. And Joel Klatt, to his credit, who was working the game for Fox, said this in real time. All right? USC is driving down the field. They've got 2 minutes to go.
Yep.
They've got a first down.
Yep.
Okay? I think what Lincoln Riley, if he hasn't said this already, is going to say is you have to score when you can score because we were behind.
He says he didn't want to get too cute.
Right. But if you run even one running play,
you chew up clock.
And you force them to use their timeout.
Exactly.
So what I would have done was run 2 running plays, see if you could bust one open. Yeah. Because they were clipping off 7-8 yards a run. See if you can get one of those into the end zone. And if you can't, at least it runs over a minute off the clock.
Right.
And then you got 2 shots at the end zone to win the game. Rather than, I texted this to you guys.
Leave them a minute 55.
Well, I texted, as soon as they scored, I texted it to you guys. I said that USC scored too early. Illinois has, and their defense had been getting carved up all day.
They were moving like crazy, easy.
And I said, they've got a minute 55 and all 3 timeouts. Is there anybody who doesn't think Illinois is going to win this game now? And sure enough, they did.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a coaching error by USC.
Yeah. Well, I mean, ultimately, yes, that was a critical moment. The defense was terrible. The defense gave up 500 points.
500 yards.
500
felt like
500 yards. 500 felt like 500 points.
Yeah.
Luke Altmaier, he got sacked 7 times against Indiana. We sacked him once. We sacked them 1 time. I mean, they didn't. And the secondary is just a mess.
Well,
Kamari
Ramsey not being there hurt a lot.
Was critical, but defense couldn't get stops, bad tackling. I will say this: Mekhi Lemon is unreal.
Yeah, was great.
He is a great
and
player.
By the way, he is in the spirit of Michael Pittman and other great USC receivers. You can throw him the ball when he's covered, and he still makes plays. So I thought that was a disappointing loss for USC that could have been saved had USC been smarter about the clock. But it's not just USC that botches clocks at the end of the game. So many coaches do.
Yeah.
It's like I think in 10 years every team's going to have a clock management coach because these coaches can't do it.
Yeah, no, they cannot do it. And USC, once again, cannot finish a game. Cannot finish a game. Happened all last year.
It felt very reminiscent of last year's team.
Michigan, by the way, that's a 4:30 game a week from Saturday.
Who do they play this Saturday?
They're off this Saturday. It's a bye.
All right, so
they got to simmer in that for
this?
2 weeks.
UCLA.
Oh, they're beautiful. What
plays
a team.
At Penn State. Okay? The spread is Penn State by 25.5. I still think I'm taking Penn State. How about you guys?
I am laying the points. I have seen nothing encouraging from UCLA at all.
They haven't covered all year.
Did
they cover this week? They might have covered this week. They only lost by 3.
Did they cover?
Oh, that means we terrible.
We got our
clocks on our Big Five. I don't know if I got any of them right.
Yeah, well, I'll look those up. All right, there is your Sports Graffiti. Whenever we talk about it on Sports Graffiti, it is brought to you by BetterHelp. If you're going through anything emotional, anything mental health, I'm telling you, therapy will make a difference in your life. Go to BetterHelp.com/timeout for 10% off your first month of therapy. That's BetterHelp.com/timeout. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction.
And you can win $1
million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Be sure to catch Let's Talk About It on Sports Graffiti. Weekday afternoons at 1 p.m. on Mason and Ireland. Sponsored by BetterHelp. Mental health is health. Visit BetterHelp.com/timeout today for 10% off your first month of therapy. BetterHelp.com/timeout.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today.
Avner Gatt. Your claim, our game.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA's water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Take advantage of a double dip in savings for up to $1,250 off. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Every drive ends with an opportunity to save at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Right now, you can take advantage of 1.9% financing for 63 months on a new 2025 Subaru Crosstrek, or 2.9% financing for 48 months on a new 2025 Subaru Forester. For complete details, visit OceanSubaruOC.com.
With approved credit through Subaru Motors Finance. Not all buyers or vehicles will qualify, plus tax, tag, title, and dock fee. $0 security deposit. Offers do not combine and are not available on previous purchases. See dealer for complete details. Expires 9/30/2025.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check Kirk Herbstreit's pregame analysis first, before talking to your brother-in-law.
In this game, the key thing to watch will be the offensive line versus their front seven. If they can get pressure without blitzing, this could be a long night.
Okay, Kirk.
I know stuff.
Ooh, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Out here, pets are always by your side, watching the herd, running fence lines, or asleep at your feet. Pets are some of our favorite customers. When you bring them along to Tractor Supply, we'll always have a treat waiting. And with our price match guarantee, you'll always get the best price on their favorite food, toys, treats they love, and pet meds to keep them healthy. Tractor Supply, for pets out here.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
So we have this job because we're geniuses.
Really?
Sports geniuses.
Okay.
So I want to give you the results of the Big Five picks.
Oh, good.
I don't know if I got any right.
M, congratulations, you're 2-3.
Okay.
Congratulations to Tyler Fulgham, our gambling expert.
Yeah.
Who is 2-3.
Okay.
Brian Cohen, a sparkling 1-4. Mason and Ireland both 0-5.
Wow. So who's the lead now?
5.
Wow.
We are.
What were the 5 we missed?
We missed USC -6.5, UCLA +6.5, Chargers -6.5, Rams -3.5, and Bears +1.5.
Wow.
Wait, Rams didn't cover?
No.
3.5.
Well,
wait a minute.
They did cover.
Yeah.
Rams
Oh,
covered.
they did. Oh, we all did way better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we all
okay,
did.
great.
Yeah, no, we all did way better. John, you and I are 1-4. We'll take that to the bank.
I went 3-2.
You went 3-2.
And then
You
I
should
think,
feel very
I think
good about
Brian's the
yourself.
one that took the Colts.
Yeah, Brian took the Colts.
Yeah.
He took the Chargers,
Suck it,
too.
Brian.
What happened, Brian? What happened to the Chargers?
Well,
the mighty Chargers.
Brian, by the way,
apart.
that knocked me out of Survivor.
Did it? Oh, you
Yeah.
and Chargers.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
shoot.
Don. They
So
let
I
me
joined
down,
Brian on Out. Did you guys survive?
I survived. I had, who'd I have?
I had Detroit.
I had Detroit also.
My mom's out. She had one. Ties, you're out, right?
Ties are out. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good question.
That sucks.
So she had the Packers. Yeah, you have to
we
win.
haven't had a tie in a while.
No, not in a long time.
Yeah, so she's out.
Yeah, and
Her boyfriend's the only one still alive, and he has Denver tonight.
my mom's alive. She had the Rams. My mom gets on a run in Survivor.
So the Rams did cover.
Yeah, she does a lot of research to get ready for her pick. And I'm
mom
telling you,
doesn't do
it is a
squat
gigantic moment when she tells me who she's taking.
Your mom's going to be so excited.
It's like a
LeBron
drum
said
roll.
hi to her.
LeBron said hi. I know.
Yeah.
It's so exciting. She loves LeBron. Loves LeBron James. All right. So tomorrow's a big day.
Are you going?
Yeah, going to the game. Me and Bergman are going.
What? Do you mind me asking what you paid for a ticket?
$150.
That's really good.
Yeah, no, it's a really good. They're not the greatest tickets in the world. They're sort of loged on the first base line, but hell,
you want to be
They
there.
look good. They look good, and I want to be in the house.
You probably need to leave as soon as the show ends.
No question.
Yeah, maybe even bail on.
It's a 6 o'clock.
Oh yeah, you're
game.
fine. It's
yeah,
6
we got
You're
time.
fine.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there early. I want to go down to the batting practice and all that stuff. Hang out with Bill Plunkett and all the
fancy
grizzled
people.
writers who've been humping around the country all season long.
Yeah.
I actually feel like tomorrow. I can't say that. I don't want to be down 0-1.
Well,
it's terrifying to be down 0-1.
Yeah, but that's the most likely scenario for the Reds. They get their best pitcher going tomorrow.
Correct. That's what concerns me. I don't want to be down 0-1.
You're not dead if you're down 0-1.
Don't think about it.
Yeah, I know, but I just have I've got to.
We have Blake freaking Snell.
Now I always say you got to use a really short leash in the postseason.
Yes.
So let me do a scenario for you.
Well, you got no bullpen, so go ahead.
Right. That's what makes this harder.
Yep.
Let's say Blake Snell loads the bases in the first inning and nobody's out.
You stick with him.
Have to, don't you?
Yeah, you have to.
All right, let's say he loads the bases in the first inning, nobody's out, and then he gives up a grand slam. Leave him in?
Yeah, bases are clean. I say give him a fresh start. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that we have – I can't imagine.
By the way, I don't expect either one of those things to happen.
I can't imagine where Blake Snell blows up. I was just looking at his postseason history. He's been a good postseason pitcher. Dodgers saw him obviously in the 2020 World Series.
And they might not have won a World Series unless the Rays had taken him out.
Rays took him out after 6. Yeah.
Yeah, the famous Kevin Cash.
He's got a 5-3 record with a 3.33 ERA in his postseason career. So he's had success. Maybe that factors into why they're going with him. I would imagine it's going to be Yamamoto game 2 and potentially, hopefully not, Shohei Ohtani game 3. I hope we don't need a game 3. God.
I want a game 3.
Oh, I don't want a game 3. Are you kidding me?
High drama.
Oh,
Let's
my
go.
God. Oh, no.
Let's go.
Talk about
as long as
it.
they win it. What are you shaking your head at, Parker? Give me a game 3.
We need 13 wins, man. We need to get the first 2 fast.
No, you don't. You just need to get them any way you can get them.
Oh, God. Parker, I don't want to live through that. No, it's too much. It's too much on me.
I want to see you live through it. I think it's high entertainment.
Are you going to all 3 games, Mace?
I am going to the Rams, Niners, and Thursday.
Oh, right. I forgot you mentioned
There's
that.
no games on Friday night, right?
I don't think so.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes, correct.
Because I have the Laker game Friday night in Palm Desert.
Yeah, the DS would start. I don't want to get ahead, but it would start on Saturday.
The DS starts regardless.
Saturday,
of what happens
I'll be camped out at a hotel in San Francisco doing nothing but watching football and baseball. That's going to be a good day.
That's perfect.
That is true. It is. Hunter Green is really good.
And so is Blake Snell. And so is our lineup. I think that the Dodgers have the best lineup in baseball.
I wonder who's lined up second to Snell. I got to believe it's Emmett Sheehan.
Yeah, it has to be.
You got to roll
Unless it's
Snell
Tyler
into
Glasnow.
Sheehan. And then hopefully
Glasnow wouldn't be bad, but Glasnow I've heard he needs a very specific warm-up.
Yeah,
so
he's got a tricky warm-up thing going on.
Yeah, he's a little more trickier. So I saw this come across my Twitter.
Yep.
And it's not just Lakers Media Day today; it's Media Day around the league.
Oh,
and
okay,
so
good.
Anthony Davis is speaking at the Dallas Mavericks Media Day, and he said he had off-season surgery this summer to repair a detached retina, and he will be wearing protective eyewear for the rest of his career as a mandate from his doctor.
Whoa!
Because we know how many times he's had an eye injury in the league. I feel like it's almost every game, and so yeah, eyeglasses AD coming at you.
Nice. Well.
That's a little strange.
That's news.
But...
There's a little nugget.
Yeah,
there's a little nugget. What was the takeaway from today? Here.
They have an opportunity to be really good.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff has to go right. The biggest thing that has to go right is LeBron and Luka have to stay healthy. If they stay healthy, they're very formidable. I think DeAndre Ayton has a unique opportunity here to rebuild his career financially and otherwise. I think Austin Reaves is going to have a big season, but I heard Robert Horry say last week, I hope this doesn't happen because Austin's my favorite guy on the team. But Robert said he would trade Austin Reaves before he goes to free agency. Because then, he said next year you're really going to have to pay him. But the thing is, I don't think LeBron is necessarily a lock to be here next year.
No.
So you'll have money to pay us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's interesting, too, because, usually a media day is it's a lot of LeBron because he's the biggest star. But it was interesting to see the, groups of people orbiting around Luka as well, because this is Luka's first media day with the Lakers. So it was interesting to see that work out as well.
Plus, I think LeBron is so great on media day. He's always been so loose and so funny and so relaxed and all that stuff. He was terrific today. He said hi to my mom, but he plays along, and then you get into the season. Then you get into, John, what you call the tube.
Yeah,
you get into the tube, and everything becomes sort of a grind. I don't know. I always wonder, how did I know it's hard on you. It must be really hard on the baseball announcers and the baseball beat.
Well, the Dodgers are really smart. They have a stable full of announcers, so
they really do.
No one person has to do every game. Steven Nelson can do radio or TV. Tim Neverett can do radio or TV. Joe Davis does as many games as he can, but he's the number one announcer on Fox, and he does football on Fox.
Yes.
And then they have a rotation of 5 or 6 analysts. The main guys are Joe and Oral. And then on the radio, Tim and Rick do a lot of the games. But Steven Nelson's been a great addition to that. And because of that, because the Dodgers have been so smart, I don't think any of those guys get burned out. Michael and I are going to do 100 games. In the next 6 months.
It's crazy.
So, that's a little nuts.
Crazy grind. All right.
I think maybe we talk about this on the other side. I think that the Shohei Ohtani free agency acquisition could be the best acquisition in the history of the MLB because of these 2 seasons. We can talk about it next, about what he accomplished this year before the postseason even starts.
All right, and also the WNBA did a really stupid thing over the weekend. Really stupid. I'll tell you what it is.
Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Sports, laughs, and stories that hit harder than a slap to the face.
Did you ever try wrestling? I actually had 2 matches. Small, little, independent wrestling match. How'd you do? So we get in the ring. I'm standing there. I'm like, hi, everybody. Yeah. And he slapped the crap out. It just hit me so hard. Hi-yow. So I tackled him.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Thursday, October 2nd, this Thursday, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HBC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Thursday.
Want to sell your home because you're downsizing? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell the home that you've inherited? Call Seller's Advantage. Want to sell your home and take advantage of your equity? Call Seller's Advantage. No matter what your reason for selling, Seller's Advantage will make you a competitive cash offer and can close in as little as days or as long as you need. Don't worry about the condition of your home. You don't need to pay for costly repairs because they buy as is. Seller's Advantage has been buying homes for over 20 years, focusing on helping sellers get the highest offer possible without having to get it ready for the market or deal with agents or pay commissions. They make selling easy and painless. They'll even offer you a $20,000 advance for moving and other expenses. If it's time to sell your home, call Seller's Advantage for a no-obligation offer. Call 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-397-2747, or visit sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey, it's Mace. If you're injured in an accident, you got to call my guy Jacob. Why? Because his team will hold your hand throughout the entire process. He's been handling cases since the 90s. The consultation is free. He'll deal with the insurance company on your behalf, and you only pay Jacob if he wins. He's got the reputation and the clout to get you the compensation you deserve. Call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB, or visit calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
All right. We got a caller who says, I need to buy a car and I need to save money. Well, my friend, I've got one answer for you. The Cerritos Auto Square. It's America's largest auto mall. 24 dealerships, all the top brands, all in one easy location right here in SoCal. And here's the secret. These dealers sell more cars than anyone because they have low prices. And they can actually afford low prices because they sell so many cars. Check it out at CerritosAutosquare.com.
Cerritos Auto Square.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope, that's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTIs, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
Lakers Media Day, big success as always. Mason and Ireland, we got to talk to everybody today. M's hanging out, total social media team. Carlo, Parker, Lucas, everybody's out here doing a great job. And the Dodgers obviously getting ready for tomorrow in game
6 o'clock, right? First pitch?
6 o'clock game one, exactly. The Reds, it'll be Hunter Green for them versus Blake Snell for us. Snellzilla's got to come through big in game one.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I was talking to Travis about this at the Rams game yesterday. So sorry, Travis, I'm stealing our conversation. But could Ohtani turn out to be the best free agent acquisition in the history of the MLB? Because back-to-back years, MVP presumably, he has set the Dodgers record for home runs in back-to-back years as well. It's literally a slam dunk. I don't know anybody who has gotten to turn his team around. I mean, they're already great. Has been better for a team in the first 2 years of an acquisition.
The name that pops into my head is Barry Bonds when he went from the Pirates to the Giants.
Was that a trade or is that a...
That was a free agency signing.
Okay.
But he never won a World Series, and Ohtani did last year.
Right. And because Ohtani goes both ways, I think that he's the answer.
Yeah.
And you know who deserves some blame here are the Angels for letting him walk. I mean, they didn't even attempt to sign him.
Oh, yeah. No, it's amazing.
You know, the Angels missed the playoffs for the 11th consecutive year.
Oof.
And I was thinking, we were kicking around with the idea, and I don't understand. I don't think I could do it, but I would love to see if there was a mechanism in sports. Teams are like a trust, okay? They belong to the city more than they belong to our. If you have 10 consecutive losing seasons, shouldn't you lose your team?
You're relegated to the minor leagues.
Right.
Like we have like a board meeting in which we can vote out the owner?
You have 10 consecutive losing seasons, and you have to put your team up for sale at whatever the fair market value is. And then Artie Moreno's gone, and the Angels can start over. But 11 straight losing seasons?
Here's the thing. He's not going to sell the team.
Right. That's what I'm saying. What if you made him do it?
You're just stuck. But I'll tell you this. They spend money. They just spend it in the wrong places.
Right. But how long of a sample size do you need before you say, this person can't get
I mean, seriously, Perry Minasian still, honestly, I would go get Faranziti. I would say, here's the checkbook. Go build a team. He's been successful. He was successful with the Dodgers, successful with the Giants, got them on a run. I think Faranziti would be a great hire for the Angels.
By the way, 2 managerial jobs open today. They fired the manager in Minnesota, Rocco Baldelli, and they fired who's the manager? Bob Melvin in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So the Giants' job's open. The Twins' job is open. And traditionally, they tend to raid the best team, and the Dodgers have been the best team. So look for a couple of their coaches to probably get their phone calls or their phone ringing and maybe get hired away.
How have the Mets not fired their manager? How have the Mets not gone through an entire rebuild?
They just replaced the GM a couple of years ago. That
Right.
David Stearns has only been in there for a couple of years. But.
And it's
Carlos
Mendoza. Yeah, Carlos Mendoza.
And Pete Alonso said he's also going to go into free agency after this year, who's arguably one of their best players on their team. So that organization is completely, utterly, terribly run.
Right. And by the way, Juan Soto, who's getting paid a gigantic amount, doesn't earn that level of money. I mean, he's a really good, really solid player, high on base percentage, high OPS. But did he make it to 30 home runs? I'm not sure they made it to 30 home runs. But he goes through slumps and has problems. Pitching staff, I don't like their starting pitching. Their bullpen, still pretty good with Edwin Diaz. But, I mean, that is flushing money down the toilet.
Looks like he got to 43 home runs.
Oh, is that what he got to? 43. So that's legit.
Yeah,
yes,
that's good.
But he's going to age poorly. He's going to do one thing for you long term, and even that thing will depreciate over time.
Sure.
All right, so let me get this in there. Brian, did you put that sound in from Cheryl Reeve, the coach of the Lynx?
Yes, we got that.
Okay, so Cheryl Reeve, who I don't like, I've never liked her. She's the one who kept Caitlin Clark off the Olympic team.
Right.
But having said that, I've given this speech in other ways, shapes, and forms, but why are we taking players and coaches off the floor unnecessarily? Right. Cheryl Reeve said, I'm going to play it for you, said something, and the league decided she was so critical of the officiating that they needed to suspend her. Now, keep in mind, they suspended her for a game that if her team lost, the season's over.
Yeah.
All right, so her team is playing in Phoenix. They tell Cheryl Reeve, whose team, the Minnesota Lynx, had the best record all season, that you're out for this deciding game that could send your team to the WNBA Finals. I want you guys to listen to what Cheryl Reeve said and tell me if this was worthy of a suspension. Here it is.
The officiating crew that we had tonight, for the leadership to deem those three people semifinals playoff worthy is malpractice. We got players, Masha's on the glass and gets cracked, and there's no call. And all of them said, it wasn't my call. I don't know. I didn't have that. I didn't see it that way. They're awful.
What do you think?
That's ridiculous.
I will add, she did get basically pulled off the court and said F you to different fans in the stadium. So I think that might add to the reason why she was pulled out. But I agree with you, though. When it's the playoffs,
fine her.
Your next, exactly. Fining, I think, is an okay thing. Not,
but you don't take a guy. You don't take somebody off the floor.
Would the NBA do that? I mean, would the NBA take J.J. Redick out of a deciding playoff game, or Steve Kerr, or Greg Popovich?
Unless he literally hit a fan or something like that, then I can see.
What are you doing? I mean,
no, it's crazy.
And her, by the way, her team lost.
Yep.
Their season is over, even though they were the top seed. And she's generally considered the best coach in the league. She was the Olympic coach.
Yep.
And it's just, again, I'm not a Cheryl Reeve fan, but to pull her off of the court is so stupid. I don't understand why. It's almost like this thing about suspending NBA players for mouthing off. Let them mouth off. It's a soap opera.
Sure.
All right? And by the way, Cheryl Reeve didn't mention any of those officials by name. She was just blowing off steam. I think it makes the game more dramatic.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I don't know what they're doing.
All right, coming back next, live from UCLA Training Center in El Segundo. I always get it wrong. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
710 ESPN is giving you a chance to win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays are back. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino.
Listen every Monday during football season
to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, Mason and Ireland, and the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
All you have to do is make a super prediction,
and you can win $1 million.
$1 Million Mondays presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Brett Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
When it comes to food, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show doesn't mess around.
Have you ever fallen asleep at a restaurant?
Fallen asleep.
Fallen asleep, not passed out.
Okay,
fallen
now that you clarified a little bit, I have never fallen asleep at a restaurant.
Never had food coma.
No,
never
there's
had to put your
food,
head down.
and I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
From food comas to football, buffets to baseball, DeMarco and Travis are the perfect recipe for your afternoon drive.
We used to take over all you-can-eat places and stay there all day. Yeah,
You
it was
can
a
do
food
that?
act. Like $8, we'd eat all day, literally.
Whether you're at work, on the road, or recovering from your own food coma, hang out with the guys.
Crushing Kung Pao chicken all day long.
All day. Find a booth, lean over, get some sleep, wake up, eat some more.
Mongolia beef.
Right,
Again.
right. Bring it around
Again.
Another round, please. Yes,
Cashew
all day.
chicken.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Michaela's Mobile Spa, Michaela. Michaela got a quick business insurance quote from Progressive and chose from over 30 customizable coverages. Sure, it helps she's her only employee and does literally everything. But while others would rest on their laurels, Michaela was hard at work saving big. So take that, hypothetical other employee who doesn't exist. Be your own Michaela. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage is not available in all states or for all vehicles and coverage selections.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
And it is the biggest show on the radio. Mason and Ireland are live today from Lakers Media Day in El Segundo at the UCLA Health Training Center, Lakers facility. Lakers Media Day with Mason and Ireland continues right now on 710 ESPN and on the all-new ESPN LA app, your home for Lakers basketball.
All right, we are live at the UCLA Health Training Center, and if you didn't hear our coverage earlier, we thought we'd play back some of that for you. Here's Austin Reaves with Mace and I from a couple hours ago. Is on his way over, and I'd like to see the headbands back. Yeah.
How are you, Austin? Good to see you, man.
All right, so I haven't seen you in a while. I know you and I have been doing the same thing all summer. That's chasing the golf ball.
Yep.
I gave LeBron one piece of advice.
What's that?
Don't play you for money.
No, that's bad advice. He's got enough money to help me out with my rent.
So you played again in Tahoe.
Yep.
This summer. What was that like for you? I mean, there's tons of players from all sorts of sports, and now you've done it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Happy with the way you played? Not happy? What'd you think?
No, my performance the last 2 years has been pretty bad, to be honest.
Which is weird for me, because every time you play with me, you stick it right next to the pin.
I seem to play a lot better when I'm not there, but we're going to get it one year. I had a really good time. My brother was my caddy this year. So
good.
I set the line at 4.5 times that we almost killed each other, and it was only like 2, so we did good.
Go.
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun.
So I saw a video roll of a bunch of NBA players who were asked who's the best golfer in the NBA. Your name came up, and Steph's name came up. What are the odds we see a Steph versus Austin Reaves match?
I would be down. We played the last Sunday at Lake Tahoe. He played really well. I think he ended up shooting 2 under, so he got the better of me that day. But he's a good player. You can tell, his touch around the greens, the way he putts, it's at an elite level, to be honest. So, but I'm down to play anytime.
Cool.
I've played behind Steph in a group, and I've played with Austin a lot. My money's on him.
There you
My
go.
money's on Austin.
I appreciate that.
All right, so I know it was not easy for you to turn down that extension. Because I know how much you love it here. You and I have had many conversations about how if it's up to you, you'd love to finish your career as a Laker, but this is a business. How hard of a decision was that for you?
Oh, it's super hard. I mean, if you would have told me when I was even 3 years ago that I was going to have the opportunity.
Have those options.
To make that money, then I would have jumped on it in a heartbeat. But like you said, it's a business at the end of the day. That doesn't mean that I don't want to be in L.A. I want to be in L.A. for my whole career. And hopefully we can, make that happen.
What's it like being on the floor with 2 of the greatest playmakers in the history of the game?
It's fun. That takes everybody's attention off of me, and I kind of get to, freelance out there and kind of do what I do, behind the scenes. But it's great. I mean, Luka's, one of the greatest, players in this young generation that, we have in the NBA. And then obviously Bron is, in my opinion, the greatest player to ever play basketball. So just to have them two, be able to, talk with them, pick their mind and just, try to get better every single day is really fun.
For people that don't know, Austin's very comfortable in late game situations. I did a game in Dallas 2 years ago where you hit the game winner. You hit the game winner on Christmas last year at Golden State. And I thought you did it again in Chicago.
I thought I did too.
And after Austin hit what I called on the radio as the game-winning layup.
Oh, yeah.
Josh Giddey threw in a 65-footer.
Oh, that's right.
I think about that all the time. I have trouble forgetting it.
Yeah.
Are you better at that than I am? Were you able to move on to the next game?
Yeah, I was able to move on, really because, it obviously sucked for, not just me, but, that was a time that we was, playing really well. We had, an opportunity to keep moving.
And you made a great comeback in that game.
Yeah. And, it kind of pulls a game winner from my slate, but no, I mean the night before, literally the night before, I was a back-to-back. We played in Indiana the night before.
And won at the buzzer.
Yeah, Bron had the tip in. So it's all, everything comes full circle. And in sports, you're going to have, some, things go your way. You're not going to have some things go your way. You just got to continue to move forward.
When you get to a last shot in the game, a game-winning shot, what's going through your head?
Don't miss.
How does that feel being in that moment, knowing that the game is riding? Game is riding on you.
Yeah, I mean, I think as a kid, playing sports, that's what you grow up, wanting to do. You want to, have the ball in your hands in the last second. You want to take the shot, miss or make. Like I'll never, in a situation, not take the shot because I'm scared to miss. If I miss, I miss. You only, Hall of Fame players shoot 50%, so you're going to make some, you're going to miss some, and just having that opportunity, having confidence in myself. Is fun. And, going back to high school, I've always wanted that. I've always wanted to be, the one to either, win the game or lose the game. So, therefore, when we get in the locker room afterwards, nobody's blaming themselves. You can put the blame on me if you want to, and I'll live with that.
Austin Reaves is our guest. You had a great year last year. You improved every one of your numbers across the board. You got better defensively. But I said to you once, man, you're going great, keeping up. And your response was interesting. You said, can always get better.
Yeah.
That you can always get better.
Yeah.
How can you get better? You are, to me, your game is at the top level that I've ever seen it at. When you work in the offseason and you get ready to go into this season, where are you looking to improve? Because I think you're a complete player now.
Yeah, I think that's the beautiful thing about basketball is you're never going to be, you're never going to perfect it.
Right.
There's always aspects.
Like golf.
Yeah, exactly. You're always going to chase your ball around the course. But, no, I mean, there's many situations where I can get better. I can obviously get stronger, spend a lot of time in the weight room this summer, and then just, trying to continue to add to what I have now, but also at the same time sharpening everything that I do have. So spend a lot of time in the gym, spend a lot of time in the weight room, and it should be a fun season.
You glad that you get to play with Marcus Smart instead of against him?
Yeah, for sure. I was tired of him fouling me all the
time. Last thing for me, Bronny picked up golf.
Yeah.
This summer. Have you played with him? How's his game? He apparently got good really fast.
Yeah, I played with him probably a week ago, maybe a little more, and we were on 18. I was just telling the story. We was on 18, and I sent Bron a picture of me and Bronny out there, and I was like, I got all my money on Bronny.
Yeah.
Bet we could set up the match whenever.
Did you go to him, or did he come to you?
He came to Virginia.
Okay.
Because I think we had
because you played with me at his club.
Yeah. I think we had pickup or whatever in the morning. We were working out, and then randomly, I think he asked if I was playing that day, and I was like, yeah, and he was like, can
I come?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I mean, the open invite whenever. It was fun, not even the golf aspect, just being able to get to know him more, be around him, see how great of a kid he is, and the things that he likes.
Well, since you brought it up, we'll end on this.
Yeah.
Austin, I try and explain to people, Bronny's not LeBron. People think that because he's his son that it's different. Bronny is his own guy, and he has I joked with LeBron. I go, he's nicer than you are, and he goes, he absolutely is.
He's definitely quieter.
Yeah, and it was like Lonzo when Lonzo's not LeVar, and I actually thought that Bronny made a little bit of a leap last year. You agree?
No, for sure. I mean, that's I was actually having a conversation with one of our assistant coaches, Bo, the other day, and we were talking about kind of how workouts and pick up and stuff as went, and he was the first person that came to my mind of someone that's gotten a lot better. He continues every single day to get in the gym, work on it, get in really good shape, become a better player, and that's what he's done. When we play pickup, there's been days he's been one of the best players out there. So I'm very happy to see it, happy for him, because everybody's going to criticize and compare him to, his dad, which is an unfair.
Yeah, nobody compares
anybody. He's the greatest player ever. So, I just love to see his growth and how much he loves the game.
Great to see you, man. Looking forward to seeing you.
Great to see you, Austin. Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Right,
there is Austin Reaves of the Lakers.
All right, there's Austin Reaves from earlier in the show. We thought you'd enjoy hearing that. For those of you who weren't here, we are live at Laker Media Day. We talked to everybody. We talked to LeBron. We talked to Luka. And, Em, all that stuff's going to be available on social and on the podcast later, right?
Yep, and also we're going to re-air it tonight for a special Lakers Live, Lakers Talk tonight. So we're going to have both the Rich Eisen final hour and more interviews from today.
Okay, so all that is still coming up, but if you follow us on social, you'll see everything we did. We put all this on YouTube, so it's all available for us at ESPN Los Angeles. Coming up, still to go, we got an hour left in the show. We are going to do Fast Track coming up next. Emily's got stuff for us. Brian's got stuff for us. And we'll still talk about all the things we didn't get a chance to talk about when the Lakers were here talking to us. We'll get more into USC. We'll get more into the Dodgers. We'll get more into the Rams. Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA.
From breaking down the biggest stories in sports to wild TSA run-ins at the airport.
Man, they took my Tinactin.
Who did?
The TSA. They took my Tinactin, man.
mad about the tough acting Tinactin.
My tough acting Tinactin.
That's the kind of real-life, laugh-out-loud stories you only get on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show.
Did you have the big can?
I had the big can.
Can't bring the big can.
Can't bring it. It's a charter.
DeMarco Farr, Travis Rogers, and the crew.
Took my Tinactin, bro.
Weekday afternoons on 710.
And I'm fighting a battle down here right now. But I mean, I've been following like the can, like to the nth degree, spraying between the toes and on top of the it's getting bad.
Yeah. Got to keep them dry.
Yes, it's hard when you're walking a million miles.
Got hammer time down there?
You didn't have to go there, man.
You did not.
The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Weekdays from 3 to 6 p.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and streaming live on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Here's Travis Rogers.
The Los Angeles Rams are back on the right side of things after a 27-20 come-from-behind win against the Indianapolis Colts at SoFi Stadium on Sunday afternoon. The Rams scored not one but two touchdowns in the final 4 minutes of the game. Puka Nacua going in first on a fourth down play from Matthew Stafford, and then the home run out of nowhere. Tutu Atwell with his first catch of the season, 88 yards to the house. That was the difference in the game. 27-20 the final score, and Matthew Stafford lit it up all Sunday afternoon. 29 out of 41, 375 yards and 3 touchdowns, and Puka Nacua continues to make a push to all-pro levels. 13 catches, 170 yards, and that touchdown that tied the game late in the fourth quarter. With Monday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
Denis Bouanga has etched his name into LAFC club history.
Denis shot and in! Denis Bouanga is LAFC's top scorer all time!
Congratulations, Denis, on passing Carlos Vela and becoming LAFC's all-time leading scorer.
Oh, Denis, you celebrate, young man!
And Bouanga is not done yet. More history, more goals, more memorable moments still to come. Right here on the home of the black and gold, 710 ESPN.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Who knew caffeine could taste this good? With 5-Hour Energy Shots, caffeine just got a serious flavor upgrade. We're talking big flavor, from watermelon to strawberry banana to sour apple. Packed into a tiny 2-ounce bottle, you'll get as much caffeine as 12-ounce premium coffee with 0 sugar and also 0 crash. And with 17 bold flavors to choose from, there's a shot for every mood. Find your favorite flavor in-store today or grab a variety pack online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon and give your caffeine a flavor upgrade.
Water, power, comfort. NextGen protects it all with the Home Hero Bundle. Do you like the taste of your water? If not, get your free alkaline reverse osmosis system when you install whole home water filtration. Clean, healthy water every tap. Add a heater treater for just $4.99 to shield your plumbing from hard water damage. And when you bundle in HVAC or electrical service, you'll save 10% instantly. One call, one team, total home protection. Call NextGen, 833-3-NEXGEN, or visit nextgenaaronplumbing.com today.
CSLB number 1011173.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
And it is 2 p.m. in the Southland on the biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland.
All right, it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
The return of Fast Track, driven by our friends at Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
Down low is 350Q, 3.25 horsepower, 4-speed, 410 gears, 10 coats of competition orange, hand rubbed lacquer with a blue plain manifold, full race cams.
Fast Track on Mason in Ireland.
Time for Fast Track. Take it away, Mace.
All right, no Mace. He is not feeling well, so he has checked out. We asked Greg Bergman to check in. Greg, thank you for doing that.
Of course. What's going on, guys?
Emily is going to take Fast Track and run with it. What do you got, Em?
All right. So it's not only Lakers Media Day, it's Media Day around the NBA. And so the Clippers have been through so much this summer.
Have they?
More Pablo Torres found out a whole lot about the Clippers. And so at their Media Day, Ramona Shelburne in the press conference was asked some questions to Kawhi. And he had some answers about this experience this summer and what happened with Aspiration. So, Brian, can you play it, please?
The endorsement deal that you had with the company that was listening to Aspiration, and did you perform any services for them?
When you say understanding, what do you mean?
Like the contract you signed, how much money you were to receive, what you were supposed to perform for those services.
I understand that full contract and the services that I had to do. Like I said, I don't deal with the conspiracies or the clickbait analysts or journalism that's going on. So that's what it is.
Well, I think the allegation was that you didn't perform any services for them. Is that accurate, or did you?
I don't think it's accurate, but it's old. This is all new to you guys. The company went bankrupt a while ago, so we already knew this was going to happen. So.
You were named as like the largest creditor in the bankruptcy filing, right? Did you actually get the money that was owed to you in the contract, or?
No. But the company went belly up. It was Friday, as everybody knows. If you want any more questions or more details about that company, you need to ask the owner or whoever else is involved in the fraud that went on.
Right, I think they said they owed you $7 million or something, right?
I'm not sure. I'll look back at the books, but no, it's more than that for sure.
Do you have any idea how much you actually made on that?
No, it was old. It was like 2, 3, 4 years ago.
All right, so there is Kawhi.
The conspiracy theories, the ideas that you have out there. That's more words than anything I've ever heard him speak before.
That, Greg, is true. I've never heard Kawhi talk continuously for that long. I have a feeling this is all going to go away. What do you think?
So I do think it's all going to go away, but I am really happy that Ramona just kept on asking over and over and over and really trying to get something out of Kawhi there. The story's out there, and for her to just continually ask, I thought that was great on her part. But no, to your point, I do not think that anything's going to happen to this because you can't really put it together on dates. It's just dates they're all inconsequential dates.
Well, it's inconsequential dates with a lot of money changing hands. I'm sure the NBA will make a thorough investigation, and it's overall a bad look for the NBA in general. And I think the reason why anything would happen would be if other owners got so mad that they wanted something to happen to them. So I think unless the owners are mad about it, nothing's going to happen.
I can't imagine the other owners, John, think going against other owners right this, especially an owner like
they
Ballmer.
They don't want to open that can of worms. I'm surprised Kawhi said as much as he did, to be honest. I would have thought Kawhi would have said no comment, talk to Aspiration, and that's it, which he eventually kind of said. But that's I think reporters will continue to ask the Clippers about this story, but I think in the end it'll go away. And here's an interesting sidebar to it. The All-Star game is at the Intuit Dome in February.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know what's smarter, for the NBA to rule on this now and get it over with, or to wait until after the All-Star game. My gut feeling is they'll wait until after the All-Star game. Greg, what do you think?
I think you just let it all play out and take as much time as it needs because this is such a big deal. I don't think
out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, it's as long as it takes, it takes. I don't think they're really thinking about the All-Star game in general. They're trying to get this done and done correctly because this is massive, especially to Adam Silver, who what was the wording he uses?
Well, it's massive to us. But I wonder if it's massive to the NBA owners. I think they let it kind of slip under the rug.
If you're circumventing the salary cap, though, that is the thing that what do you call it? What was the wording that Adam Silver said? That this is
it's murder.
It's basically murder if you do that.
Yeah, if tampering is a speeding ticket, then violating or going around the salary cap is murder. So let's find. We'll see how it ends. Brian, what do you got?
Fast track.
All right, so after a great day of football yesterday, watching football, kind of left a sour taste in my mouth at the way the Dallas Cowboys, Green Bay Packers finished the overtime. I mean, I didn't have a rooting interest in the game, but when it was all said and done, it was just come on, what are we doing here? That's it? do we need to eliminate overtime? Is there something we could do? Do you not have a problem with it? Because after that end of that game, it just left such a sour taste in my mouth.
Well, let me ask you this. Would you guys, all three of you, Emily, Brian, Greg, would you guys prefer the NFL go to the college overtime format where they put the ball on the 25? Because eventually in that format, they get a winner. It sometimes takes longer, but they get a winner. Do you like that better? Or do you like better what the NFL does, Greg?
No, I love the college overtime. I like that there's a winner. I like that there's no ties. This is a sport that doesn't need a tie. There's only 17 games. There should never be a tie on attributed. This is also why I don't really like kickers, too. No matter what, they should not be kicking field goals there. At the end of the game, they should not have kicked a field goal to tie the game. They should have gone for the win.
Well, to your point, in college, after the first
gotta go for
overtime, the kickers are eliminated from the equation. So that's why you get a quicker. Emily, what would you prefer? Switch to the college or keep it the way it is?
I think in a regular season game, let's just get out of there.
Well, remember, it's a TV show, too, so
right.
they need an ending.
But also, do we need a game to go on for 6 hours? I think I'm okay with a tie. But I'm also one of the ones on this show that I love soccer. I love a tie sometimes. Draws are okay with me. It's not the end of the world. So I think let's protect players, not get them injured. Let's get the game over quicker. I like the NFL.
So, Brian, if I gave you the choice, you say that left a bad taste in your mouth watching that tie. If I gave you the choice to switch, moving forward, switch to the college overtime or keep it the same, which would you take?
1,000% I would switch. You have to have a winner. Especially, the funniest part, too, was post-game, on the field, they interviewed both
Nobody knew what to say.
Oh, here's Jordan Love. Oh, then here's Prescott. It was weird.
Yeah.
And the other thing, like my mom got eliminated in Survivor because she had the Packers. Because you need a win there. You can't have a tie.
You dumb Americans! You can't deal with a tie. Come on.
Well, Emily, as a Steeler fan, you have also seen a lot of ties that helped you get into the playoffs. So kind of a little more
lovely.
on your side. That's how you get into the playoffs. So you see it. Yeah.
I have another fast track for you. You want me to do it? Okay. So this is still in the NFL. And yesterday, the 49ers and the Jaguars played. And at the end of the game, it was Liam Cohen and Robert Saleh got into it. And Liam Cohen, the new head coach of the Jaguars, was heard saying, keep my name out of your mouth, as Robert Saleh was getting pulled away from him. Because Robert Saleh put out there that there are potential sign stealing from the Jaguars. He said legal sign stealing, but of all the coaches in the NFL, I feel like Liam Cohen is the one that I could probably take in a fight. So I don't know if and Robert Saleh is definitely not.
Yeah.
So I don't know why Liam Cohen's picking this fight.
I find it interesting, Greg, that Robert Saleh goes public with the fact that anyone from the Sean McVay coaching tree is very good at quote unquote legally stealing signs. So I think he's accusing him of cheating without coming right out and saying it. I actually am on Cohen's side in this. I don't think you can come out and accuse somebody of cheating and then try and hide behind the word legally. I think Saleh's in the wrong here. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely in the wrong. But I agree with you and I agree with M. Like, Saleh's not the guy you go after. Like, if you don't go after the guy that's going to kill you. The other thing, there's no such thing as legal cheating. Like, it's either cheating or it's illegal.
You're cheating or you're not.
You're one or the other. So if they found a way.
I mean, aspiration may have allowed the Clippers to legally cheat. So
well, but again, I don't think that was legal though. It's a no-show job, is not legal.
Right. I think the Clippers did cheat. I just don't think they want to punish Steve Ballmer over it.
No, he's too likable.
You can't come out and say the reason they're winning is because they're stealing signs. And they're doing it legally, but that's the reason they're winning. It's like you're making excuses or you're accusing him of being less than. Cohen did exactly what he should have done. He went into San Francisco and beat the Niners. That's the ultimate revenge, and I would have just walked away. But it was obviously on his mind, and it was obviously something that he wanted to get off his chest, and so that was that was the end result of it. But I was surprised Saleh came out and didn't think there would be any blowback from that. No. It would be the equivalent of everybody come out and saying, well, the Clippers legally cheated. We all know they cheated. It's just, there's politics involved. So, I mean, that makes it different. All right, hey, before we move off of Fast Track, and we've got more coming up in a minute, Greg, being that the Dodgers start tomorrow, I know October is always the busiest month of the year, and we're basically into October starting on Wednesday.
Fun.
Yeah. I was surprised when they announced Blake Snell as the starter in Game 1. I thought it was either going to be Yamamoto or Shohei. How about you?
Yeah, so I was a little surprised. I get it now after reading so much, a little bit more about it. But, yeah, I was surprised. I thought for sure they were setting up Shohei to be the everyday Tuesday basic starter. So it was always a week away. But to have Snell into Yamamoto, that's two pretty strong dudes to have lead your way. And then you have Shohei on that third game with no real restrictions. I like it, but I was a little bit surprised, for sure. I thought it was going to go Shohei. I thought they were going to save Yamamoto, essentially.
Game 1 tomorrow is going to be Hunter Green, who went to Sherman Oaks, Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks.
Throws 175 miles an hour.
Yeah, he throws 99 miles an hour average. So a lot of his pitches are going over 100. Does that mean because he's right-handed that I'm going to see Michael Conforto in the lineup tomorrow?
Oh, geez, probably. I would think so. I mean, it just depends on what they want to do out there. It really depends on where they put Edman for the most part because he's a switch hitter, so you're going to go whatever.
Well,
do they want him at second? Do they want Rojas at second? It sounds like they're going to have him
Rojas
at second.
has had a really good month.
He has.
It's me,
he's been great.
If it's me, I put Edman in center.
Yep.
I put Pajes in left.
Yep.
I put Teo in right, and I put Miguel Rojas at second base. Why can't they do that?
They can. It just depends on what they want. I really do hope that's what they do, but I don't think so. Just to your point, having the right-hander.
But, everybody I just mentioned were all right-handed. Yeah, I was just going to say.
So you're going to – if you want the lefty bat, if they want the lefty bat, they're going to put Conforto out there. But we've all seen it. He's not really that much of a lefty bat, right? He's just a guy that stands up there. Maybe gets a hit every once in a while. Maybe walks.
Rojas has been really good against righties and lefties, and Edman has been hot lately too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think you put both those guys in the lineup and see. Well, I mean, we'll see the lineup. It'll probably get announced today, probably during.
They'll wait.
DeMarco and Travis.
No. They'll wait because it's tomorrow.
You think it won't break until tomorrow?
3 hours ahead of time. That's about it. Yeah. So you'll see it about right. But by the time your show ends tomorrow, you'll probably find out.
And if Snell struggles, if he flames out, it's Sheehan that goes in next, right? Or do you think it's Glasnow?
No, I assume it's going to be Sheehan. It could be Glasnow. They held him for 3 innings just so he'd be available for one of these spots. It really just depends on how it's going. If Snell blows up, that means he gave up 3, 4, 5 runs, and then Glasnow and Sheehan are not really useful in that situation. You probably go to other guys like Vezias and Bondas and those kind of guys.
Yeah, depending on what the score is, right?
So save Glasnow, save Sheehan for another game. You know what I mean?
Right. All right, we'll roll on with more Fast Track. By the way, Game of Games coming up today. It's my game, and Emily and Mason are tight. Mason's probably not going to play, so Em, you got a chance in Game of Games.
Saying there's a chance.
Yeah, to close the gap. That's still to come. Yeah, you're playing. Why not? Mason and Ireland, Bergman's pinch hitting for Mace. I'm live at Laker Media Day, ESPN LA.
It is Fast Track on Mason and Ireland on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles, driven by Cerritos Auto Square.
And it is time for Fast Track.
Fast Track.
Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com.
Time for Fast Track.
More Fast Track next.
Did you know Children's Hospital Los Angeles is changing the game in pediatric heart care? They're first in the world to implant an FDA stent that grows with, meaning fewer surgeries, less time in the hospital, and more time for kids to just be kids. CHLA also ranks among the nation's best for heart transplant success rates and runs the largest congenital heart program on the West Coast. So put your child's heart in the hands of the team that's setting the pace. To learn more, visit chla.org.
You ever notice the harsh feeling and chlorine taste in LA's water? That's why I made the switch to Life Source Water. Their whole house water system gives clean, filtered water from every tap in my house. It's become our essential appliance we love using every day. With Life Source, you deal directly with their local factory. No middlemen, no hassle. Take advantage of a double dip in savings for up to $1,250 off. Call 800-WATER-99 or visit lifesourcewater.com. Warranty limitations apply.
Park, party, and play at Hollywood Park Casino. Join Travis Rogers, Sua Cravens, and me, Chris Morales, Thursday, October 2nd, this Thursday, for the ESPN LA Rams postgame show. Live from Hollywood Park Casino. Win prizes like signed sports memorabilia and tickets to an upcoming ESPN LA sporting event. While you're there, enter for a chance to win a brand new Pedigo e-bike. And I'm putting Rams fans on the air live from HPC after the game. Hollywood Park Casino is LA's hottest card room and the only place where you can party and play 24/7. Hollywood Park Casino must be 21 and older. See you there Thursday.
John Ireland here for Blue Ice Vodka, America's #1 potato vodka. Smooth, creamy, no burn, made from non-GMO potatoes and gluten-free with no added sugar, just 64 calories an ounce. Blue Ice Vodka, because taste matters.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234 or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here.
Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance.
What?
Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers.
Seriously?
Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Fast Track.
And it is Fast Track on 710 ESPN. Mason and Ireland on the all-new ESPN LA app, 7:10 a.m. and always on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. Fast Track now back in the 2 p.m. hour on Mason and Ireland, driven by Cerritos Auto Square. Why do more people buy their car at Cerritos Auto Square than from any other location in Southern California? Easy. With 24 dealerships side by side, car shoppers can find the right car at the right price at the right location. Cerritos Auto Square. Learn more at CerritosAutoSquare.com. Once again, back to Fast Track and back to Mason and Ireland on 710.
So, I can't get through the whole show without having a long, drawn-out segment where I talk about this, where my Who's won.
Great
they
game.
beat a top 10 team at home.
Virginia hosting Florida State on Friday night, and I was texting you throughout because I thought you might be breaking glass somewhere.
I was. And, Greg, by the way, you're a bad guy. You're a real bad guy.
I was not a bad guy.
I
was not a bad guy.
What did Bergman
do?
do?
No bad guy.
So, he texted me eyeballs.
That's it.
FSU, no. FSU had the ball driving down at the end of the of regulation, okay? They ended up converting, tying the game, sending it to overtime.
I don't think you're a bad guy. I think that's funny.
You were quite close to getting a fireable text from me, but not.
So I'm going to be honest with you. I was not watching the game. I just saw that they had the lead, and I was like, "Oh wow, Virginia M's team has the lead, and there's only like 30 seconds left." And then I sent the eyeballs.
Don't text Emily when my teams are on the line. So, but you saw, as everyone did, the great field storm after the game because our hill of student section has no wall. It's just a hill. You can basically run right onto the field.
That was, without a doubt, the fastest storming of a field I have ever seen in my life.
And so if you didn't get a chance to see it, Florida State guy, it's not intercepted, but it's knocked out on their touchdown attempt, and it's as if the Florida State guy gets vanished in a sea of who's. And so, John, you put out this question: is it safe? Is it should you do away with field storming if this is how fast and how dangerous it could be?
I think it looks really cool, Greg.
Yeah.
I love it when fans storm the field, but I don't think there's any way you can allow it to continue. I feared for the life of that Florida State wide receiver. He's fine, but basically they threw it to him in the back of the end zone. The ball hit the ground, and 10,000 people ran out on the field immediately, and I don't know how that guy got out alive.
They would have to reconstruct the stadium in order to do that because you're not stopping a sea of hill.
No, I've seen that before. What you can do is you put basically police on horseback all along the back of the end zone.
That's a lot of people.
But if anybody even thinks about coming out, you make an example out of them, and you can make announcements. You can control it.
Yeah.
But Greg, do you think there's any way to keep that safe?
I don't. What you just said, there's 10,000 people that are all coming down at one time.
It looked really cool.
It does look very cool, but when everyone's coming down like that, even if you had 100 guys on horseback all the way around, those 10,000 people are still rushing through you and getting through whatever they want to. People will get through. It might shut it down a little bit, but if they want to get through, they're getting through. Also,
they
hold
were
them back
fined
for a little
$50,000.
bit. Fined?
Yes, the school, the university was fined $50,000 for
$50,000 isn't going to keep it from happening.
Right.
No,
you got to.
The students don't.
You got to do more. Yeah, and I don't think they'd have to reconstruct the stadium, but I do think they would have to have a massive police presence to keep them from.
And
have either of you
that field?
Yeah, I was going to say, have either of you stormed the field? Because I did it once in Colorado. It was Colorado-Nebraska. Colorado beat Nebraska 63-36, and it was amazing. And I stormed on the field, held the goalposts in the air with some other people. It was so much fun. Let it happen.
So,
and also pretty dangerous
when I was covering UCLA early in my tenure as a TV reporter at KCBS KCAL, I was talking to their longtime sports information director, Mark Dellins, and he told me a story. He said, we don't allow students to storm the court when we win because we're UCLA and big. But he said we were getting feedback from recruits that they liked it, that they wanted to be a part of something like that. So what UCLA did was, and this is what you could do anywhere else, they put tables all around the court, and they told the fans, we're going to let you storm the court, but you got to give us 15 seconds to get the other team off the court.
Right.
Okay.
So they basically got the team off the court. Then the Yellow Jackets moved the tables, and all the UCLA fans ran on the court, and I think that's what they still do now.
Yeah.
But which I thought was a really smart solution to it. But you have to solve that problem first. You have to say, how does Florida State get off the field?
Yeah.
And then you can storm. Because that was, Emily, from the time the ball hit the ground to the time the fans ran on the field was less than 2 seconds.
Oh, 100%. And also those kids had been drinking all day. They had it was a Friday night, 8 p.m. start local time. Yeah, they're rushing the field.
Yeah, but
all right, Brian,
to that point that they should say over, hey, you're going to storm the field. I know if they win, they're going to storm the field, but just wait until the players are off and then have at it. Because I stormed the court at Pauley. I've done that before.
You can actually make a game of it. Like when the final, you have the P-Gag comes on and goes, get ready to, you can just say, get ready to take the field in 15, 14, 30, and the fans start counting it down with you, and then the other team gets off the field and everybody wins. Brian, you got one more?
Yeah, I got one more here for you. So now that the MLB season is over, it's always fun to look at these, stats, what kind of happened this year. Two things that kind of surprised me. One, first time in 20 years that there's no hitter thrown this year.
20 years. Pretty surprising.
Yamamoto
Thanks,
got
Dave
close.
Roberts.
Yeah, no. That was Yamamoto giving up the double. Or pass, not going up for the ball.
The second thing is record 6 players this year reached the 30-30 mark. 30 home runs, 30 stolen bases, a couple other with 30-20. Does this mean that the offense has finally taken over 30-30, record 30-30 and no hitters? Does that kind of go hand in hand, or is it
it's the old line, Brian. I can torture numbers any way I want to make a point. The other thing, Greg, did you notice this? That one player in either league hit 300 this year. It was Trey Turner. Every
and
other
he was
player
hurt for a lot of September.
Yeah, every other player was under 300. So, Brian, that would make the argument that pitching has turned over, the bigger thing. Pitching, Greg, I mean, you do a Blue Review every day. I think the pitching has become so specialized that every team has a stable full of 3 or 4 guys who can throw 100 miles an hour that they can bring in at any time. It's just harder to score. And even with those numbers you cited, Brian, I think it's actually pitching has become more dominant. Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Pitching has become more dominant. It maybe not to the point of no hitters, but pitching has been to a point. It's actually a problem. The fact that nobody's hitting 300 anymore, the fact that it's home run or strikeout or bust is a problem. They need to actually fix things to get more offense because it's down. And so I'm actually more so on your side, John, that the problem is that the pitching's too good.
So when
Travis gets in here and he's sitting in the other room, he's going to tell you that they should lower the mound, they should move it back, and do as much as crazy things as possible to get the pitching better.
So here's something interesting. TV ratings for national games this year in baseball were way up from 9% on Fox to 21% on ESPN to 29% on TNT. So more people are watching. They've got the game moving in the right direction.
Beautiful.
But I'm with Trav. I think that I would tweak every time they tweak the rules, it makes the game better. I tweak the rules to give the hitters more of a chance.
Yeah,
that's what I would do.
This will help. It'll help the hitters if they do all the things that Travis wants.
All right. So speaking of Travis, when he gets here, Mace had to step out. He wasn't feeling well, so Greg's helping out. Travis is going to help out. Greg, did you hear this?
I don't know.
This is one of the great small world stories of all time. I'm out over the weekend, and Jack, my son, wanted to go to the car show in Anaheim, so my mom and her boyfriend took him. And I had him Uber down to Corona Del Mar. They take him, and I didn't want my mom's 86, so I didn't want her driving back up in the dark into Manhattan Beach at night to bring Jack home. So they said, well, tell me where you guys are going to dinner. I'll come get him, and I'll have dinner with you guys. So they say, we're going to Temu Solani's Steakhouse in Laguna.
Oh, nice.
So I drive down there. I meet him there at 6 o'clock. We eat dinner. I'm walking out, and sitting in the bar celebrating their 28th wedding anniversary are Travis and Susan Rogers.
That's amazing.
What are the odds?
Susan.
What are the odds that I would run into the two of them? So Travis will tell his version of that story when he joins us coming up. We also still have Game of Games. Emily and Mace may have left you an opening by leaving the show, Em. We'll see if you can take advantage of it. Mason and Ireland, we're live at the UCLA Health Training Center for Laker Media Day on ESPN LA.
The return of $1 Million Mondays.
$1 Million Mondays.
And $1 Million Monday is on. Presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Do you have your Super Bowl prediction ready? Both teams and the final score. And that's how you could win $1 million. And just for playing on $1 Million Monday, you win Rams tickets. 2 tickets to a game at SoFi. Are you ready? Caller number 7 right now at 877-710-ESPN. You're going to play on $1 Million Monday coming up next.
You can tell Halloween is near by all the colorful Christmas lights. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
3 amazing cigars, spectacular spirits, and a feast fit for kings. Also, a live performance by Martini Kings. Smoking good times, October 5th.
Number 2.
We're giving away a Land Rover Defender, October 30th.
And the number 1 reason.
Catch Bret Michaels' only SoCal engagement, November 21st, only at Morongo.
Morongo, good times.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. It's game time at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring. Just like LAFC protects their home turf, we help you protect yours with quality floors at unbeatable wholesale prices. No gimmicks, no markups, just deals every day. From waterproof hardwood to carpet, laminate to artificial grass, the crazy Hernandez brothers have you covered. Don't settle for anything less than a championship-level home. Call them at 866-62-FLOOR, that's 866-62-FLOOR, or shop on the web, HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
You know that feeling. You're finally asleep and bam, a leg cramp comes out of nowhere.
Look, I've played through pain, but waking up with a leg cramp at 3 a.m., that sucks. So I don't mess around anymore. I keep Highland's Leg Cramps PM on my nightstand. No groggy side effects, no harsh meds, just a fast, effective relief that lets me sleep through the night without the Charlie horse surprise. Get the sleep you need with Highland's Leg Cramps PM. Get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS. Highland's Leg Cramps PM, because you don't need a midnight workout.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
Don't miss what head coach Lincoln Riley has to say about the battle against Illinois, Monday at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA. Trojans Live, presented by Monster Energy. Monster Energy, unleash the beast. Trojans Live, hear it on 7:10 a.m. Monday at 6 p.m. or on the all-new ESPN LA app, or you can watch the show at USC Athletics on YouTube. The official USC Coaches Show, Trojans Live, Monday at 6 p.m. Hear from head coach Lincoln Riley on ESPN LA.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Your chance to win $1 million from 710 ESPN. It's $1 Million Monday on ESPN LA.
$1 Million Mondays.
Play your perfect combination at Pachanga Resort Casino. $1 Million Mondays are back on 710, and I think we got caller number 7, Jack. Are you ready, partner? Let's find out who's caller number 7.
All right, we do have caller number 7, which is Taylor in Cherry Valley. Congratulations, Taylor. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks, John.
Okay. Taylor, first of all, tell me your full name.
Taylor Corbin.
All right, Taylor Corbin from Cherry Valley.
Yes.
Who will be playing in the big game, and what will the final score be?
All right, I'm going, it's Rams house. So Rams 30, Bills 27.
Rams 30, Bills 27. I hope you're right. And just for playing, you get tickets to see the Rams against the Saints at SoFi. Taylor, good luck. I hope you hit it and have fun at the Ram game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that's Taylor Corbin from Cherry Valley. He's got a chance to win $1 million. Okay, Greg Bergman has stepped out, and Travis Rogers has stepped in.
Yes, sir.
The last time I saw Trav was in a completely random meeting at Temu Solani Steakhouse in Laguna on Saturday night. What are the odds of all the I mean, I live in Manhattan Beach.
Yeah.
Well, of all the, super random, but that was really fun to see you and Susan and help you celebrate your anniversary. How'd it go after I left?
It was great. I was listening to you tell the story, and you left out the best part, or at least what was the best part for me, John, is after you and your mom and your son had left, that Susan and I are sitting at the bar, and the maitre d' comes over and says, Mr. Ireland has purchased the first round of drinks. And that's when I knew that it was a great night, that I had already gotten off to a free cocktail at Solani's. It was terrific.
Well, I would the least I can do for 28 years.
Yeah,
you got to do something.
Yeah. It was great, and that's a great spot. And we watched a little football there. We'd come across the street from where we had dinner, and like you said, it's always weird when you see somebody that you see all the time, but you see them in a totally different place where you're not used to seeing it. Like you and I literally see each other almost every single day.
And then all of a sudden, I'm sitting there staring
Fish
at my
out
phone,
of water
and
moment.
I look up,
Yeah.
and you're coming at me. I'm like, wait, is that John Ireland? And then when the guy asked you as we're walking back to your table to talk to your mom, he goes, hey, you're the guy from Channel 5. And you said, no, Channel 9. And he's like, yeah, okay, great. So,
yeah,
yes.
I do get that a lot.
Okay, John, I want to tell you about this tradition that Travis has with his wife on their anniversary. So,
Okay.
what up, Susan? That started, I think, last year or 2 years ago, where after they have a very nice night at this one restaurant, and they go to a couple different ones after that,
right?
They like to go home, set the mood by watching NFL's hardest hits
Yes.
on highlights
Bert,
of just
you always
guys
get-
getting creamed.
You always get the title right. It is the NFL's most vicious hits, Emily.
Oh,
that is
vicious hits.
That is
Okay,
the one that is
gotcha.
the mood setter. And, we forgot to put it on this year, so I don't know what that means. But, yeah, we did not have our YouTube. I don't even know how we did it, but one year we literally went, and I came home, and the TV was on, and it was, like when you have YouTube, it just keeps playing things. And
right.
It was the NFL's
just
most
came on
vicious hits, and there it was, and everything worked out. So we turned it into a tradition.
Trav, I didn't know I was going to get to talk to you as much as I am today, but
Sure.
I was just laughing because The Athletic just had all their writers pick every playoff series,
Mm-hmm.
and the majority of them picked the Dodgers, but both Patrick Mooney and Sam Blum, who normally covers the Angels, I think,
Mm-hmm.
have picked the Reds. Mooney says the Dodgers will find it hard to flip a switch against a team you don't want to face in a short series. Sam Blum says the Dodgers have the better team, but these best-of-3 series can be totally random. L.A. has the arms to get through the innings, but it's hard to trust their relievers. Reds aren't a great team, but having Hunter Green going in Game 1 gives them a great shot. Where is your confidence level for the Dodgers-Red Series best-of-3 starting tomorrow at Dodger Stadium?
Yeah, my confidence level is pretty high. I like the Dodgers' chances for all the obvious reasons. Like when you start kind of going down the boxes, the Dodgers are more experienced. They have better players. They have better pitching. They have the home field advantage, all of these things. But the Reds have absolutely nothing to lose, which scares me a great deal because they've already had a good season, right? The Dodgers' season starts tomorrow. They had to go through 6 months to get to this point. But the Reds had a great 6 months because it ended in the postseason. So any team that has nothing to lose scares the you-know-what out of me. And Hunter Green could go out there on Saturday, or I guess Tuesday night, and throw 7 innings and give up no runs. He's that good. He's good enough to do that.
His last
and
start,
that's
he
real
gave
scary.
up 1 hit.
Yep.
He pitched 8 innings and gave up 1 hit.
Yep,
yeah,
he's that
so he
guy.
Can do it. Because he's right-handed and he throws 99 miles an hour, am I getting Michael Conforto in the starting lineup tomorrow?
It's got to be Kike, right? I know that it's a right-left thing, but I think the reason Kike Hernandez is on this team is for these games. October Kike. We got to
Right,
have
but
him
I don't
there.
even think it's going to be Kike. I think it's going to be Pages in left, Edman in center,
Okay.
and Teo in right with Miguel Rojas at second. My worry is that lineup against a right-handed pitcher is heavily right-handed,
It
and
is.
Dave Robertson and Andrew Friedman don't like to do that. So that's why I worry that we may see Conforto.
Yeah, I don't want to see Conforto. I don't care about the left-right thing. I'd rather have a right-handed guy against a right-handed pitcher than have Michael Conforto. I want Kike Hernandez in the lineup. Miguel Rojas has had a really good year for the Dodgers, and I know
Really
he's
good month, too.
A very good month. Kike in October is a different animal. I need him in the lineup. Edman, I really liked what we saw from him a year ago in the postseason. I know he's not quite as good from the right side as he is from the other side when he's pitting, but I need Kike in that lineup. I need Edman in that lineup, and I think that Kike in left, Edman at second base, I think is what I would do. We'll see what Dave does, or more to the point, what the front office and Dave collaborate on deciding to do.
All right, so I just got a tweet. Somebody said, Travis and Susan have been married for 28 years. What is their secret? How would you answer that?
Okay.
NFL's most vicious hits.
Well, that's number one. That goes without saying. Make sure that you and your partner have the same football violence schedule put up there. No, so it's funny you ask. I have no secrets other than I chose very well. That is
Right.
that is secret
Yeah,
number
she's
one.
great.
Yeah, I made a very good choice, and for some reason she decided to agree to the situation. But we were talking about it on Friday when I was telling about my anniversary coming up, and DeMarco asked me, if we keep score, like this person did this for that, and this person has done this for that, and the answer,
Right.
honest to God, is no. I don't keep score. She doesn't.
Yeah,
keep
we don't
score.
either.
Yeah, it's just everybody does what they're supposed to do. Everybody treats each other nicely. We're still excited to see each other every day. And I have no secrets other than choose well. When you decide to pull the trigger on that, make sure you've got the right person.
I always say that if you're picking a life mate, if you're going to ask somebody to marry you, or if you're a woman, if you're going to, well, sometimes women ask now, but is you better pick somebody who at their core is kind.
Yes.
Kindness is underrated because it's not always going to be like it is when you're in your 20s.
No.
You think it is, but it's not. And you want somebody at the end of the day who's going to treat people like you want to be treated.
I've also heard this thing too. A lot of people tell you is like when you choose your partner, you're choosing somebody that's going to go through the worst parts of your life with you.
Right.
You know, you're gonna lose family members. You're gonna lose these things. That if you can picture this person helping you through your lowest points, then that's the person for you.
That is great advice. You got to get a little lucky, let's be honest, right? Because there are going to be some hard times. There's going to be some stuff like Emily just mentioned that makes everybody very sad. You're not going to disagree, or I should say you're not going to agree on absolutely everything. But kind of going back to what you were saying, John, about find somebody that has kindness in their heart and in their soul. I also think you need to have somebody that kind of sees the world, generally speaking, the way that you do, and have the same goals in life and have the right. idea on how to get there. Similarly, if one person is motivated by one things and the other person is not motivated by those things, it can be a little complicated. But I think getting lucky is the most important part.
By the way, I didn't have a chance to tell you this, but after you walked away the other night, my mom says to me, she goes, "Boy, Travis looks fantastic."
Aye.
She goes, "Last time I saw him, he was a lot heavier." I go, "I'm surprised you noticed that because you haven't seen him in a lot of years."
Yeah, no.
And I go, "Yeah, he's been working at it, and so all your hard work is paying off there, my friend."
Well, that's very good. So I posted the picture of you and me and your mom and Susan. I also had a couple of other pictures on Instagram from earlier in the day, and the general consensus on the Instagram post was, oh, my God, because keep in mind, Susan and I have known each other since we were 12 years old, okay? So we have pictures of the two of us together when we are like 13 and 14. Like, I mean, you go back a long way. There's one on my Instagram post, Travis Rogers is my Instagram handle, of the two of us together at a junior high dance. I think I'm 14 and she's 15. Okay? So
that's awesome.
And the comments are always some version of this, John, which is, oh, my gosh, Susan looks exactly the same. And, oh, hey, Trav, how are you? So it's some version of that. And now I get a little bit of a different, hey, Trav, you look pretty good, too. Way to, good job on the walking and all that. But it's always, oh, my gosh, Susan looks exactly the same. Hey, Trav. It's the same thing every time.
All right, so, Trev, you have a chance to make a difference coming up here as Game of Games.
Okay.
Emily and Mason are in a tight heat. Now, is he a little bit ahead of you, or are you tied?
He's, I believe, 2 games ahead of me.
But this is worth 2. So if Emily wins, she ties for the lead, and the final day of the month is tomorrow, when it's Brian's game. So, Em, you got a chance here to catch Mace. And if Mace doesn't work tomorrow, he's not feeling great. If he doesn't work tomorrow, you can steal it. So that's coming up next. First, let me tell you about ZipRecruiter. If you are hiring, it can take up to 11 weeks on average to hire for an open job. Nobody's got 11 weeks. So if you're listening today, start using ZipRecruiter. Right now, you can use it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Ian Siegel, the guy who invented ZipRecruiter, puts it this way. We don't leave anything to chance. And he's right. They use powerful matching technology to quickly find and send you the most qualified people for your roles. You can check out the ones they send you, and if you like them, you can contact them with one click. So speed up your hiring process with ZipRecruiter. Go to that website and use it for free. ZipRecruiter.com/LA. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/LA. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Game of Games is next. Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA.
Whether it's talking sports or calling each other out when the food bill comes, Sedano and Cap have taken over Morning Drive.
Hey, unlike you, I paid for all my food. Stop that.
Good sandwich.
I support small local businessmen, man.
Oh, okay, and I don't.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't.
You'd want a freebie.
Well, I'd support them.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show, 7 to 9 a.m. on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Come spend a night with Daryl Hall. 1st, Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. A rare, up-close evening with the singer-songwriter. A musical journey through his entire career. Featuring his special guest, Glenn Tilbrook, the voice of Squeeze. Tickets on sale now at FantasySpringsResort.com or 760-342-5000.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Back when I played, leg cramps were no joke. Fourth quarter, overtime, practice, even when I got home, they would hit out of nowhere. Had I known about Highland's leg cramps back in the day, I would have had a locker full of the stuff. Now I'm retired, I still get these cramps on my morning walks, hanging out with my daughter, but now I've got something that actually works. Highland's leg cramps. The tablets dissolve quickly under the tongue and don't upset my stomach. Cramps hit athletes, weekend warriors, couch coaches, all of us. Grab Highland's leg cramps and get it today at Walmart, Walgreens, or CVS.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Your fantasy roster is set. The smack talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland.
Game of Games.
Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
He's today, but I've got the game, and we've got 4 players. Brian Cohen, Emily Hebel, Travis Rogers, and Greg Bergman all going to play this game. It means something to Emily. Yeah, Emily is down by 2 points, and this is worth 2, Em.
Because you guys have the weird rules, the end of the month thing, where you guys double it up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but give everybody a chance to catch up. All right, here we go.
You, Em.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Major League Baseball playoffs, as we've been talking about, start tomorrow. So this is a quiz about the baseball playoffs. Here we go. This player has played in more Major League Baseball playoff games than any other. 158 postseason games. Is it A, Lou Gehrig, B, Johnny Damon, or C, Derek Jeter? Gehrig, Damon, or Jeter, Brian?
Derek Jeter.
Okay, Emily.
Jeter.
Travis.
Damon.
Greg.
Damon.
The answer is Derek Jeter, and Brian and
I
Emily
figured 'cause
are
he's in
on
Boston
the board.
and then New York and Oakland.
Yeah, that's why I put it in there. I thought it might trip you guys up.
figured.
Yeah.
All right. This one coming to you, Em. Which one of these former Dodgers holds the record for most total steals in Major League Baseball postseason history? He has 34 postseason steals. Is it A, Davey Lopes, B, Kenny Lofton, or C, Ricky Henderson?
Lopes.
Okay, Trap.
Lofton.
Greg.
You're screwing me up here, but I think it's
Lopes,
Lopes.
Lofton, or Henderson?
I'm not going to listen to Trav. I'm going Lopes.
All right, Brian.
Lopes.
Greg, you should have listened to Trav. It's Kenny Lofton.
Lopes always did
All
that.
right.
He would get on, steal,
well,
get bunted over to third, and score.
But there's anyway, we can talk about this later. It may factor into future questions. I need to hold on to my secret.
All right. Trav, this one coming to you.
Okay.
This player holds the Major League Baseball postseason record with 29 career postseason home runs. Is it A, Manny Ramirez, B, Albert Pujols, or C, Reggie Jackson? Manny Ramirez, Albert Pujols, or Reggie Jackson? Travis.
Manny.
Greg.
I'm going to go with Trav. I'm going to go Manny, even though I think it's Jackson.
Okay. Brian.
I think it is Reggie Jackson.
All right, Emily.
Manny.
It is Manny. Manny Ramirez is the right one. So Emily's got
Thank
two.
you, Trav.
Trav's got two. Brian and Greg one each, which takes the lucky loser out of it. All right, no lucky loser today. All right, Greg, this one to you.
Okay.
This former Dodger struck out more in one postseason than any player ever. 29 times in the same postseason.
Michael Conforto?
That's the regular season, ma'am.
He's not on the list. But, Greg, is it A, Corey Seager, B, Cody Bellinger, or C, Chris Taylor? Seager, Bellinger, or Taylor?
I'm going to go with Seager.
Okay, Brian.
Seager.
Emily.
Belly.
Travis.
I'll go Bellinger as well.
Bellinger is the correct answer,
Yeah,
and Emily and Travis
when
are
was he in the
tied with
playoffs?
3 each.
Every year he was with the Dodgers.
No, it was after. But I thought
Oh, the shot's fired.
I didn't hear it. I was talking to Trav. I didn't hear
She
it.
said, "Who hosts the Blue Review around here?"
Throwing heat.
No one's talked about my history knowledge on stats.
All right, Emily 3, Travis 3, Brian and Greg 1 each. BC, this one coming back to you. This pitcher has the lowest career postseason ERA of any pitcher ever, 0.70. Is it A, Mariano Rivera, B, Sandy Koufax, or C, Madison Bumgarner? Rivera, Koufax, or Bumgarner? Brian.
I'll take Bumgarner.
All right, Emily.
I feel like you put in Rivera as as like a trick, but I'm not going to overthink it. Rivera.
Okay. Travis.
Rivera.
Greg.
Yeah, I think it is Rivera.
It is Rivera.
Yeah.
Hey.
0.70. All right, Greg has 2. Emily and Travis 4 each. Brian with only
Blue
1.
review that.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. Em, this coming to you. This Dodger pitcher has more postseason wins, 13, than any other player in team history. Is it A, Don Newcomb, B, Clayton Kershaw, or C, Don Drysdale? Newcomb, Kershaw, or Drysdale? Emily.
Drysdale.
Okay, Travis.
Kershaw.
Greg.
Kershaw.
Brian.
Kershaw.
It is Clayton Kershaw.
He's 13
and
and 13.
Travis Rogers has the lead. Oh, so you knew that one, Greg.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
Blue Review knows that stuff.
You know some things.
All right. Trav, this one coming to you. There are 3 left and a tiebreaker.
Okay.
All right. This pitcher has 244 career postseason strikeouts, the most of any player ever. Is it A, Justin Verlander, B, Roger Clemens, or C, John Smoltz? Trav, Verlander, Clemens, or Smoltz?
Boy, oh boy. Smoltz.
Emily.
Verlander.
Greg.
I'm going Verlander also.
Brian.
Give me Clemens.
The answer is Justin Verlander,
Yes.
and we are tied.
He's like 49
Emily
years old,
5.
played forever.
Some bad teams, though.
Yeah, but they also went to the
Yeah.
playoffs a lot.
All right. Emily 5, Travis 5, Greg 4, Brian 2 with 2 to go. So, BC, you're out.
Damn.
All
See ya.
right. 2 left. Em, you have to go first this time.
Okay, so I'm what? I'm 1 back or 2?
You're 1 back,
Okay.
Greg. 1 back, and you have 2 questions left.
Thank you.
So you got to pick your spot. Emily, there is only one team in all of Major League Baseball that has never reached the World Series. Which team is it? A, the Rockies, B, the Brewers, C, the Mariners. Rockies, Brewers, or Mariners?
Mariners.
Trav.
Mariners.
Greg.
Mariners.
You're all correct,
okay.
Which means
Rockies
6 for Travis, 6 for Emily, and 5 for Greg. So, Greg, you got to go different if they don't split the vote, okay? This Dodger led all of Major League Baseball in postseason hits last season. Was it A, Freddie Freeman, B, Mookie Betts, or C, Tommy Edman? Freeman, Betts, or Edman? Travis?
Edman.
Emily?
Edman.
Greg?
Well, I'm
got to go different.
Yeah. Let's go Freddie Freeman.
It's a good guess, but you're right. You were screwed.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
Edman
have a
is
chance
the
on that.
By the way, Freeman only had one fewer than Edman because Freeman had all those hits. All right, that brings
hit home runs.
All right, this brings the tiebreaker into play. Travis against Emily. Okay, here we go. The Dodgers have made the playoffs for 13 consecutive seasons, the second longest streak in Major League Baseball history. The Braves once had 14 in a row. Including their years in Brooklyn, how many times have the Dodgers made the playoffs? Closest wins, and you can go over. So I need one number of how many times the Dodgers in team history, including Brooklyn, have even made the playoffs. Trav, when you have a number, let me know.
I have one.
He may get it exactly on the number.
Okay. Emily has written down a number, and I can see what it is. Trav, what did you write down?
31.
I have 40.
We have a winner. And that winner
is Emily.
Is Emily
Yeah.
Hibble. The answer is 38.
38.
Whoa, suck it, Trav.
Yeah.
Come on, a little more oomph
Em
than
is-
that, Em.
In
went
her
against my
first
rule.
month as the Mason and Ireland producer, she might take Game of Games out of the gate.
It's coming down to the wire here.
Coming down tomorrow.
went-
BC, no Taylor Swift games tomorrow, okay?
I went against my rule on the Verlander Smoltz thing because I thought Verlander hadn't been on enough bad teams to miss because the answer was always the modern player. There's just more rounds.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
more chance
More
to rack up
rounds.
all
Well,
these
same
numbers.
Also,
reason for
starter for longer.
Yeah.
Smoltz was in the bullpen.
Yeah. Boom.
Right, I knew all those things too.
Sure.
All right. Well, a very special
blue
thank you to
review.
the Lakers for taking such good care of us today and getting us everybody we wanted. If you missed any of that, say again, how can they hear it?
So we're going to replay them, a bunch of the interviews later tonight.
right.
I think it is 7. Greg, is that right?
7?
8? I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know,
no,
7
there
or
was-
8.
There was 10. There was 10.
Sure.
Okay.
No, I'm asking what time.
What time are we re-airing the interviews tonight?
Oh.
If people want to hear them.
Yeah, let's go 7.
That's a definitive
All right.
answer.
So
I
special
didn't
thanks
check it
to the
out.
Lakers and special thanks to our social media team, Carlos Saisu, Parker Bell, and the gang who did yeoman's work today. Mason and I will be back tomorrow. Dodgers, Reds, round 1. Remember, 2 Monday night football games tonight. No Supercross talk today. Travis and DeMarco will take it from here. That's it for Mason and Ireland, ESPN LA.
Don't miss what head coach Lincoln Riley has to say about the battle against Illinois, Monday at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA. Trojans Live, presented by Monster Energy. Monster Energy